rocking. We are in the building, live and direct. Salute to everyone out there, man. Got a great show for you guys. We in the building. Shout out to everybody out there, man. All of the supporters, all of the Odd Nation supporters. S Freak is in the building. Shout out to S Freak. What's going on? Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. We got a great show for you guys tonight, man. Speaking of lynching, man, the black community been talking about lynching a lot lately, man. Kale in the building. Raffy. Barry James. Jacob Mullins. Already liked and shared. That's what I like to see, man. Jacob Mullins already liked and shared. That's what's great, man. That's awesome, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to everybody out there in the building, man. Hit the like button. We are in the building. Black community been talking a lot about lynching lately. Yeah, it's so disrespectful for black folks. So disrespectful, man. And I'm a black man, so I gotta it pains me, but we are disrespectful. We're literally, I mean literally out here floating this fake lynching story where this kid in Delta State University obviously killed himself. RIP to him. We're trying to we're literally, think about what black folk are doing with that Delta State Trey Reed. Think about what black folk are doing with that situation. Think about what black people are doing with Trey Reed, with the Trey Reed situation. And and with the Trey Reed situation. Think about that, man. Think about what we're doing. I want you to think about what black people are doing. We're taking a person who committed suicide. We're taking a person who committed suicide and trying to blame it on some random white person. Press 1. We're taking a person who committed suicide and we're trying to blame it on a random white person. We're going to get to David in a minute. We're going to get to David in a minute. We're going to get to David, the rapper singer that killed his 15-year-old, I don't even know how old she was and killed her, but 15-year-old minor girlfriend. Okay? We're going to get into that. Hit the like button. Stay with me. We're going to get into that. Right now, though, black Americans, evil black Americans, y'all evil for this too, man. You black Americans are evil for this. I mean, this is unconscionable what y'all are doing here, man. This is unconscionable. This kid obviously killed himself on Delta State campus. The coroner came out, the report said wasn't a scratch on him. Black folk are still on social media saying he had 2 broken legs and 2 broken arms. How did he get hung? He hung himself at the pickleball court, the most open part of the campus. Like there's not even no trees over there. There's very few trees over there. He wanted everyone to see his body. This kid wanted everyone to see his body. He could have hung himself in his room. He could have went out into the woods and hung himself. He hung himself in an area where pickleball is like tennis. So it's just rows of courts, tennis courts, flat land, the middle of campus. This is where he decided to hang himself. Okay? This is where this kid decided to hang himself. And everybody on social media hit the like button. Everybody on X continue to hit the like button. So follow me on X if you out there. Salute to everybody on X. This is insane. So you got Black America whining about this when literally this is anything but a lynching. This has no signs of a lynching, zero signs of a lynching. And meanwhile, black folk are literally killing everything that moves in the streets. Black folk are killing everything that moves. If it moves, a black person gonna kill it. Okay? All right? If it moves, a black person gonna kill it. Okay? If it moves, a black person gonna kill it. But we're sitting here telling the world that this kid who killed himself was killed by some white person. We don't have any suspect. We don't have anything. We don't have, the coroner is like, yo, this is a sad situation. This kid killed, there was no foul play, nothing. Nothing. There was no foul play, nothing. No foul play, nothing. Yeah, if it moves, a black dude gonna kill it. This kid right here is literally, and we're gonna get into David, man, in a minute. We're gonna get into David in a minute. Now you got Ben Crump. What is he investigating? What is Ben Crump? What is he gonna sue the school for? That they had trees available for this kid to kill himself with? That they didn't prevent him from killing himself? Ben Crump says, we've been retained by the family of Trey Reed, the 21-year-old Delta State student, university student, whose body was found hanging from a tree. Trey Young was a young man full of promise and warmth, deeply loved and respected by all who knew him. His family and the campus community deserve a full independent investigation to uncover the truth about what happened. We cannot accept vague conclusions when so many questions remain. There's no questions that remain. All that is people online saying he got lynched because he's a black person. He was hanging from a tree. As if the only people in history that ever been hung are black people. Nobody who's saying that knows a black person who's been lynched. Again, nobody who's online saying this knows one black person who's been lynched. Hit the like button, subscribe, support the channel, man. Hit the like button, man. We going in, man. I want everybody to hit the like button or give it a like on Twitter, and I want everyone to give it a like on YouTube. I want to share this. Just share on Twitter. If you on Twitter, just hit retweet. If you on YouTube, click the share button below the video. If you on Twitter, just click the retweet button. And if you on YouTube, click the share button underneath the video. Lynching. We talking about lynching tonight. You know? We talking about lynching. We talking about lynching tonight. It's crazy out here in these streets, man. I want everybody to welcome to the show, everybody. We gonna get into David in a minute, man. David, the rapper singer who killed his 15-year-old girlfriend. We're gonna get into that in a minute. We're gonna get some more people in here. We just warming it up with this about this guy, man. If you want to support the channel, you can hit the PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. You can support the channel that way. Salute to Austin Dovercourt. If you on Twitter, you can support the channel via PayPal or Cash App. All your I'll be reading all your comments, and when you send in support. Ben Crump is on the scene of this, man. What is he? What do? Listen. This is so ugly from the black community to literally blame a suicide on white America. They're blaming it on white America because they have no individual. There's no individual that they're blaming for this. They're not saying we saw this guy. Here's a picture of this white guy that we saw running from the scene. They're saying a black person was hung. It had to be a white person. Press 1. They're saying a black person was hung. It had to be a white person that did it. That's what black people say every time a black person is found hanging from a tree. Now, black people don't really commit suicide like that, like the other races, especially like like druggies, blacks. And this kid didn't appear to be on drugs or anything, but they do. There's people commit suicide. People commit suicide. All right. We might be one of the lowest races in suicides because we don't have empathy and we don't feel guilt. We don't feel guilt. We don't regret things. You know what I'm saying? Blacks don't regret a lot of shit. We not, you know what I'm saying? We're not neurotic like that. We don't regret a lot of shit. When we do something, we don't really think about it no more. But to just blame it on white America, that's inciting violence. Because now, think about this. I want you to think about this. Now, there's some black people out there that are mad. They think a black kid got lynched. There's a lot of black people out there now that think a black kid got lynched because of Charlie Kirk. There's a lot of black people out there right now who are going with with what's going on online, because what people are saying, this kid's lynching was in retaliation for Charlie Kirk shooting. Just like the FBI found out that all those bomb threats at HBCUs were hoaxes. A bunch of HBCUs fake bomb threats last week. I don't know if the kids just wanted to get out of school, but FBI found nothing. It was nothing. There was nothing credible about any of those bomb threats. They're inciting violence against white people. You Negroes are inciting violence against white people. by running with this story that this kid got lynched. By running with this story that this kid got lynched. Look at this. Protesters flood Times Square chanting, "Fuck Charlie Kirk," slamming him as a racist and nothing like MLK. They're demanding justice for Corey Zukadis and Trey Reed, two men, including a black student found hanging from a tree in Mississippi. And this kid committed suicide, according to the coroner, the black coroner, and the black police chief.
Fuck Charlie Kirk! 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 Fuck Charlie Kirk!
Look, they got police with them. Look at these frauds. They got police. They got police officers with them. They got police officers with them. You peep that? You peep the police officer right here? Peep the police officers, yo. Hit the like button. We gonna get into David, the rapper singer who lynched his Hispanic girlfriend. We're gonna get into that shortly, man. We're covering Trey Reed right now. Everyone hit the like button. If you're on Twitter, hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. If you're on Twitter, you can support the channel via PayPal, Cash App. If you're on YouTube, you can support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. Share this video, retweet this video. We are in the building. We are in the building. We are in the building, man. The only place you're going to get this, man. Ain't nobody talking about this like this, man. Ain't nobody talking about this like this. Look at the police. Watch the police.
Fuck Charlie Kirk! Fuck Charlie Kirk!
See these two police officers? They don't want you to see that. These two police officers right here. These are two police officers. Here go another one. 1, 2, 3. 3 police officers marching with Black Lives Matter. Protecting these Black Lives Matter. And if any of you guys ever been to a Black Lives Matter protest like I have, even all going way back to 2015, 2016, way back in the day, 2014 even. I've been to many a Black Lives Matter protest. They always have the police because the traffic, because the police have the cars, people just get fed up and run through that shit. Or just come through the intersections. The police protect these people from cars. They protect them from counter protesters, people that don't like what they're saying, that might want to confront them. So while Black Lives Matter is got this F the police attitude, I've been there. I've seen them. The police are always with them. And if you start watching old videos of the protest, you'll see the police. The police are always walking beside them. Even when they're yelling, pigs in a blanket, cook them like bacon, or fuck the police are right there. But this is what I'm talking about right now is this fake Trey Reed lynching hoax that Black America is doing, is inciting violence against white America. There's some black lunatic out there, well, there's plenty of black lunatics out there that are hearing that some black kid was lynched on this college campus, and everyone's covering it up. Everyone's covering up the lynching of this black kid on a college campus. And it was done by a white person. You're inciting violence against white America. A random black person may want to harm a random white person. A black person may want to inflict damage on multiple white people. This is dangerous. The people who are spreading this lie about this kid at Delta State, those people should be arrested. Okay? Those people should be arrested. Hit the like button, subscribe, support the channel. Light up the super chat, man. Light up the PayPal, light up the Cash App. You're only going to get this here. This is the only place you're going to get this. Austin Devacourt the third says, salute Black Colombo. Let's go. Yeah, man, we gotta, salute to everybody watching on X. Salute to everybody watching So let's go. This is in response to the kid being allegedly lynched in Delta State. These fucking people are nuts.
Fuck Charlie Kirk. 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 No, you guys gotta get fuck Charlie Kirk. 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 He was a racist. He was a racist. He was a racist. He was a racist. He was hateful. He was hateful. He was nothing like Martin Luther King. He was nothing like Martin Luther King. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Justice for Trey Reed. Justice for Trey Reed. Justice for Trey Reed. Justice for Trey Reed. Justice for Trey. It's amazing. It's amazing that they police speech. That they police speech. They police my speech. They police my speech. Police follow me around.
Yeah, to protect you. The police follow you around to protect you. You're being followed around by the police. They're protecting you, man. They're always at all your marches. Police are, and you request them. You do traffic control and crowd control. You request the police. You're always requesting the police. That's part of the thing. That's how you guys get to walk around like that. Salute to Don Quixote. He says, they love to lie about the Mississippi wind chime. Facts, man. These people are awful, man.
They follow Relly around. They follow Relly around. They want to police us. They want to police us for speaking for freedom. For speaking for freedom. But people can spread hate. People can spread hate and get national holidays.
Yeah, like George Floyd. George Floyd was spread hate. Robbing people is hate, man. Listen, I don't know. Listen, that George Floyd did 2 bids in prison, not jail. He did 2 bids in prison for armed robbery. Think about it. How many people you know did a bid in the penitentiary for robbery, came home, several years, did another bid in the penitentiary for robbery? Yo, that's a small part of the population, man. That's not everybody. George Floyd is not everybody. He's not even every black man. He did 2 separate bids in the penitentiary for armed robbery. And he got a holiday. It's called Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the George Floyd holiday. Press 1. You niggas wouldn't have Juneteenth if it wasn't for George Floyd. They gave you niggas Juneteenth to pacify you because y'all was acting crazy about George Floyd. George Floyd got a fucking holiday.
People can spread hate. People can spread hate and get national holidays. That's why. I can't stand the police. I can't stand the police. They followed Martin Luther King Jr. They helped kill Malcolm X. But they protect people who hate us. The medical said there's no foul play. The medical said there's no foul.
Yeah, but nigga, how do you know better than the better than the coroner? How do you know? How do you in New York City know better than the Cleveland County, whatever the fuck, Mississippi County it was, coroner? How do you know that there was foul play? Have you even seen the footage? These niggas are crazy. They're inciting violence against white people. They're saying that some black dude that was found hanging from a tree, white people did it because they're mad about Charlie Kirk. And now they're protesting in the streets. This one little lie that started in Delta State University, Mississippi, has spread all the way to New York City. Salute to Barry James, man. Gifted one Ock Nation news membership. Salute, man. Support the channel. Keep supporting the channel, man. Keep hitting the like button. Keep smashing that like button.
Hey! Bullshit! Bullshit! Mississippi is racist. Mississippi is racist. They got racist doctors. They got racist doctors. They got racist judges. They got racist judges. They got racist cops. They got racist cops. Fuck Charlie Kirk.
Why isn't Trey Reed, a completely unknown black guy that committed suicide, getting more attention than world famous Charlie Kirk? That's literally what black people are saying. Black people are awful, man. I don't care, man. Y'all niggas is awful, man. Y'all niggas is awful. Look at her. Trey Reed did not hang. How do you know, ma'am? Let's get an update on Trey Reed, man. We're gonna get an update on Trey Reed. Everybody that's here for David, the black rapper singer who killed his 15-year-old girlfriend, minor girlfriend. We're gonna get to that shortly, man. We're gonna get to that shortly. We're gonna get to David, the black rapper singer who lynched his 15-year-old girlfriend. We're gonna get to that. Trust me, we're gonna get to that. But I gotta go off on you niggas about this. This is the fact that the DOJ is not doing anything about this. This is ugly. This is ugly.
This evening, the Mississippi State Medical Examiner says 21-year-old Trey Reed's death on the campus of Delta State University was a suicide.
Yes, sadly, that report lining up with the coroner's initial findings. WRG's Mike Sirianni is in Reed's hometown of Grenada as it rallies in support of his family.
An hour east of Delta State.
If they couldn't have said, listen, if this nigga had gotten shot, what do you think? Do you think if this nigga had gotten shot by some niggas, had this nigga been walking to the local store and some nigga said he looked at him funny and the nigga shot him in the face, would all these black people be out supporting his family?
State University here in Trey Reed's hometown of Grenada, news that the Mississippi State Medical Examiner's office ruled suicide as the cause of death for the 21-year-old freshman drew this reaction from Mayor Charles Latham.
It's more than just community. The nation is mourning this.
Mayor Charles.
The nation is mourning some random black kid suicide. No, the nation is mourning because they thought they had a fucking lynching. They were praying that this kid got lynched. Press 1. The nation was, the left liberal nation was praying that this kid got lynched. They were praying that he had gotten lynched. They wanted nothing more to find out that this kid got lynched. They're upset now that it's come out that he wasn't lynched. Think about how wicked liberals are. Think about how wicked liberals are. You know how fucked up getting lynched is. I mean, it's a traumatic experience. It's awful. It's a dreadful experience. People get lynched. You get beat up and you get a rope put around your neck, and then they hang you from a tree. And you just suffocate and everything that goes with it. Asphyxiate. Slowly sometimes, if the knot isn't tied right. If it isn't tied right, you die slowly. They're mad that didn't happen to him. And even though from day one, there was never a doubt that he had committed suicide, they've concocted this story that white America sent some lynch mob to get Trey Reed, an unknown black dude, and lynch him in the middle of his college university because they're mad about Charlie Kirk. Especially with all these black maniacs out here. That's a terrible message to send.
Latham responding after the state medical examiner echoes the initial report by the Bolivar County coroner that no signs of foul play were found when Trey Reed's body was discovered hanging from a tree Monday on the campus of Delta State University.
Think about it. He hung himself right here, right? This is the pickleball courts. So he probably hung himself like one of this there. He wanted people to see his body. He wanted to make a big show of his death. For whatever reason. Make sure you guys support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. You're not going to get this nowhere else, man. You're not going to get this nowhere else. Support the channel. Sponsor the show. Yeah, every official in this town is black.
It does look as if those two reports are consistent, and we have to take those facts into consideration.
Thursday, Mayor Charles Latham stopping by Lottie Dottie's ice cream truck, ordering a sweet treat.
Delicious.
And in the process, donating to a fundraising effort for the family of Trey Reed. Madison Millette, the owner of Lottie Dottie's, announcing all proceeds Thursday from sales will go to Reed's family.
So I just came up with the idea to do his fundraiser and give the proceeds to his family to help with this tough time they're going through right now.
Where is she? They told me where you were. I said, I'm on my way.
Word spread like wildfire about Millette's fundraiser. Many in this area devastated by news that Delta State University freshman from Grenada was found hanging from a tree on campus Monday, dead.
I just felt like we should support the Reed family. It was a devastating loss for them, and just want to do what we can for our community.
No, you wanted to be a white savior who thought you was helping a goddamn nigga that got lynched. You wanted to... niggas die all the time in Mississippi. Niggas die all the time in Mississippi. Mississippi is the danger zone. You niggas never, you white, you never cared.
And just want to do what we can for our community.
The community is expected to come together Saturday at 6 p.m. for a candlelight vigil at the Grenada High School on Fairgrounds Road. Mayor Charles Latham says emotions over Trey Reed's death extend far beyond the 21-year-old's hometown.
Got a lady from Massachusetts called all the way down here. She's going to provide balloons to be released there. She's going to provide water. We've had people to call us there providing those candles for us out there. So the whole community and people actually from across this country are coming together to support the Reed family.
For your news leader in Grenada, Mississippi, Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
Good to see people coming together to support the family like that. Mississippi Congressman Benny Thompson, by the way, had called for an FBI investigation into Reed's death. The FBI said it would be ready to step in if local authorities found evidence of wrongdoing.
But they didn't. But they didn't. But they didn't. And you niggas are foul. You niggas are foul. What about this woman? Look at these niggas.
A police pursuit was initiated by Arkansas State Police overnight. Officers from other agencies came in to help, and today there was an increased police presence for those traveling over the bridge into West Memphis. Now, this may be just the beginning of more patrolling officers with the upcoming arrival of the National Guard. WRHG's Jarita Patterson continues our...
Name me a white town that needs the National Guard. I'll wait. Name me a white town that need the National Guard. Salute to my man, Ray Wall, man. He said last night's show was fire. Yeah, definitely was, man. It was fire, man. I already chopped it up. I released one of the snippets today, man. Name me a white town or a town that need the National Guard because of the white people in the town. Name me a town that need the National Guard because the white people in the town don't know how to act. He said, sons don't care when black death unless the glider killer caused it. Facts. There ain't one town on God's green earth that need the National Guard because of the white people in the town.
Team 3 coverage.
Overnight, there was a heavy law enforcement presence with at least a dozen officers, troopers, and deputies from Tennessee and Arkansas joining forces for an incident that ended here along the interstate. Mixed in with the flashers from detectives were these shining lights from a waiting ambulance. Also visible was yellow tape, although it is hard to tell if it's crime scene or caution tape. What happened here overnight is coming on the heels of a note of caution from those across the I-55 bridge issued the day before.
We're letting them know in advance, don't come across that bridge with that mess.
A serious warning from those in West Memphis, as they say what could happen if the guard is deployed in Memphis is serious. The same way there was a heavy presence here overnight, there has already been an increase in police staffing as a way of forward thinking, we were told, considering there are so many unknowns.
I, too, am concerned with the National Guard being there, and I'm the chief of police because it's something new to me.
What is known is the willingness from those in Crittenden County to assist those in Shelby County as needed, including possibly having to house inmates if there is a surge in Memphis arrests.
Well, we have available right now currently 133 available spots or beds. So if there's an overflow, then we'll be able to support them.
Staunch support, as there's a lot of uncertainty regarding what could happen in Memphis, might possibly cross over the bridge, spilling into the neighboring city.
What they scared of is that them niggas gonna be like, oh shit, we can't do nothing in Memphis. We gotta go be niggas in the suburbs. That's what they scared of. I'm telling you, that's what they literally just said. The surrounding police departments are scared that these niggas are gonna have to come to the suburbs to be niggas, because you ain't gonna be able to be a nigga in Memphis anymore.
This evening, the Mississippi State Medical Examiner says 21-year-old Trey Reed's death on the campus of Delta State University was a suicide.
Yes, sadly, that report lining up with the coroner's initial findings. WRG's Mike Sirianni is in Reed's hometown of Grenada as it rallies in support of his family.
An hour east of Delta State University, here in Trey Reed's hometown of Grenada, news that the Mississippi State Medical Examiner's Office ruled suicide as the cause of death for the 21-year-old freshman drew this reaction from Mayor Charles Latham.
It's more than just community. The nation is mourning this.
Mayor Charles Latham responding after the state medical examiner echoes the initial report by the Bolivar County coroner that no signs of foul play were found when Trey Reed's body was discovered hanging from a tree Monday on the campus of Delta State University.
Trey Reed. Look, they even talking about it in Chicago.
And now to news developing out of Mississippi, where a coroner's office is maintaining that there is no evidence a young black man was attacked before he was found dead on the Delta State University campus.
Change that. Attacked by a white man, because if he had been attacked, the Chicago news wouldn't be covering it. They got enough problems in Chicago. Chicago local news wouldn't be covering that he wasn't attacked if it was just attacked. No, by a white person. Press 1.
And now to news developing out of Mississippi, where a coroner's office is maintaining that there is no evidence a young black man was attacked before he was found dead on the Delta State University campus.
Now Trey Reed's family is ordering an independent autopsy. Now, a warning, some of you may find this story triggering. The 21-year-old was found hanging from a tree on campus Monday morning. The coroner says a preliminary exam shows no signs of broken bones or assault. But Reed's mother told local reporters that she questions what happened to her son. She says she spoke to her son Friday, and he was excited to attend the university. The family says the school has not reached out to them, and they're getting information secondhand from the media.
As we move forward, we're just looking for answers that a simple camera on the university's campus will answer.
We are so concerned about what's going on. We're not getting...
Yo, niggas are awful, man. Niggas are awful, man. When I say awful, they are awful. Okay? I mean, y'all are awful. All right? I mean, y'all just bad people, man. You niggas are just literally bad people. Okay? Like, y'all are bad people. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Like, I ain't gonna sugarcoat you, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, man. You niggas are bad people. Okay? Awful human beings to be spreading this bullshit lie about Trey Reed and that's some white person with no evidence in a town where every nigga that get killed by a black person. In a town where every single nigga that get killed by a black person. Look at you niggas, man. Look at you niggas. You niggas are awful, man. God damn, man.
Attended Delta University in Mississippi.
His family doesn't have answers. The police doesn't have answers. They say it was no.
They said the police said they don't have answers because the police said it was no foul play. Think about how dumb niggas are. They're conflating the police saying no foul play was involved with the police not having answers. They're literally conflating the two things. The police saying, hey, man, there's no foul play. It's just a kid just hung himself.
A TikToker lied and said that they were Terry Reid's cousin, and the story gets even more weird from there.
Hey, Crook County, you called it, Crook. You called it, Crook. Crook County called that shit. Crook called it. He said that nigga was lying about being his cousin. That's crazy. Man, y'all leave Drewski's sister alone, man. She bringing us the facts, man. Shout out Drewski's sister, man. Do your thing, man. Hit the like button. Support the channel. Hit the PayPal. Hit the Cash App. Support the channel. Sponsor the show. We got 555 people watching on X. We literally got 555 people watching on X. Okay? We got 555 people watching on X right now. Okay? 555 watching on X. Salute to everybody watching on X, man. 555 people watching on X. 556 people watching on X. Salute to you guys, man. We got Jesus Christ, man.
A TikToker lied and said that they were Terry Reid's cousin, and the story gets even more weird from there. Young Ty came onto TikTok to spread awareness about Terry Reid's death that took place this Monday.
Needs to ring all over the United States right now. 1, that is my cousin. 2, this is the second incident that has occurred within the last 5 years at this campus. Delta State University has had a run-in with me and their policemen. They tried to lock me up for no reason, and it didn't succeed in their favor. I went on a 9-month probation, and that's it. This year, just today, it was reported that my cousin was found hanging from a tree, and they trying to rule it as a suicide. Now, I just got off the phone with one of my cousins. She said she seen the reports, and it said that he was beaten and bruised. Both his arms were broken, and he had a broken leg. I'm gonna let y'all do the math. Now, this school has history for being racist. Even going all the way back to the 1980 situation that happened with the sit-in. I love to refer to that situation because that was one of the significant situations that happened with one of the Black revolts that happened at this school. But still, I'm trying to be composed in this video, and I'm trying to keep it all together. But it's a lot of shit that happens on that campus that don't nobody do shit about. It was incidents before my big incident happened that I reported that nobody did nothing about. Somebody tried to report me for a hate crime, and they was the one being homophobic, transphobic, and being racist. And they was trying to lock me up until I had multiple people come out and speak against him. There was an incident that I reported that it was a group of white students in a white truck while I was a freshman They yelled at me and my friends and called us a bunch of monkeys. Please do a deep dive on this. Please, 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 please do your research on this. Do not let them sweep nothing else under the rug. Enough is enough. It is 2025 and bullshit after bullshit after bullshit is still getting fed to us. Enough is enough.
Now, people were saying that they couldn't find any article that stated that Terry Reed had any broken bones when he was hung. But people were also speculating that, the reason why we can't find any article that stated he had any broken bones because the police are trying to cover up. Anytime a black person gets lynched, they try their best to hide it. They either rule it as no foul play or as a suicide. And people are not really going for that narrative. So people are literally pushing this case so it can be independently investigated. Now you would think Terry Reed's cousin, Young Ty, literally said that, he had broken bones when he was hung. So the police got to be lying when they said that there were no broken bones on Terry Reed's body, right? Well, it turns out that Young Tide actually lied. A guy on TikTok literally exposed Young Tide for lying.
All over the United States right now. One, that is my cousin. Two,
your ass fucking lying. That's true. I'm gonna tell y'all this just like this for him. I don't even feel like getting into this shit. That's not that boy cousin. Trey didn't even fuck with him. How I know? Because I actually talked to his people. Matter of fact, I just got off the phone with one of his cousins. Had to break it down to her what the fuck happened because she don't know what the fuck happened. So I had to tell her what happened. Right? She also talked about you, cousin. Nigga, y'all not related. His grandma don't know you. His mama don't know you. She don't even know you. Cousin. Oh, and let me tell you what your cousin said too. Not only that you using my nigga name for likes and views and fucking clout and shit. Nigga, you started a GoFundMe? A GoFundMe, nigga? Where that money going? Cousin? It better be going to your grandma, cousin. It better be going to your auntie, cousin. Where the fuck that money?
So the guy online talking about Trey Reed all this time turned out to not be his cousin. Wow.
Now, somebody posted a screenshot on TikTok.
He said her glasses foggy as shit. Yo. Yo. Salute to this woman, man. Y'all wrong, man. Y'all making fun of the way people look, man. This is how she look, man. This is what it is, man. I think she's doing a phenomenal job bringing the news, man. Salute to this woman, man. Yeah, man, she do need to clean her glasses, right? Just give the glasses a good pause. But I like a little mic from her little microphone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Leave that girl alone, though, man. We ain't talking about the way people look, man. Y'all wrong, man. I come back and y'all talking about the way this girl look, man. Trey says, if you ever want to see what your real numbers on YouTube. Yeah, I know they suppress it. They suppress it on YouTube. But yeah, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Shout out to Trey, man. He know what time it is. He know what's going on over here. That's why we need you guys to support the channel every night, man. That's why we need you guys, because we need you guys to support real independent news, man. Nobody gonna bring it to you like this. Nobody gonna bring it to you like Arc Nation, man. Black Columbo. We getting into that David homicide right now after this.
Stating that the family didn't say that Terry Reed had any broken bones, and the family did not issue a GoFundMe. it was all a scam. And with that being said, like Young Ty, he deleted the video. It's no longer on his.
So this is all a scam. This guy created a scam. He should be arrested. Why is this guy not being arrested? He's not related. No one with the family ever said that the kid had broken bones when he was found hanging. All that was created by this guy. Now they're marching in Times Square accusing white America of killing Trey Reed. Trey Reed has become a hashtag, and his death has been attributed to Charlie Kirk supporters. This kid should be arrested tomorrow. The FBI should knock on this kid, but he's black, so he's going to get away with it. His black skin will shield him from any retribution. Press 1. If this kid was white, he would have gotten arrested for this. Niggas talk so much shit and do so much devious, antisocial shit on social media that this just like it just you know, like niggas will shoot somebody, kill somebody, go to the studio, make a rap song and upload it like 2 hours later after they killed the person, bragging about killing the person, and the police won't investigate it. Because we flood the zone with shit. This nigga need to be arrested. We flood the zone. Shout out to Dre. He says, have everyone go over to X right quick. Hey man, you go over, watch on X. Get on. Make sure if you go to X and you watch, leave something in the comment section, man. Say make comment if you want X in the comment section. We try and get the chat jumping over there if you want to watch over there. Now if you want to, if you don't, you can stay over here because this is the real chat right here, YouTube. All you guys over there on X, you can come to Ock Nation News on YouTube and chat with the rest of the people, but you know, it's all good. Whatever, man. Wherever you watching, man, salute to you. Shout out to my man Jim Sefton, man. He said the truth is white suppression. Yep. The truth, man.
He deleted the video. It's no longer on his profile. Either he knew people caught on to the fact that he was lying, or TikTok took it down themselves. It's also alleged that Terry Reese wasn't actually hung, that he was found dead in his dorm room.
A few days ago.
I don't know about that one.
I told y'all about Trey Reed, the 21-year-old student who was found hanging from a tree at Delta State University. Well, the family just said some shit that now it got me like, these motherfuckers was lying. So Trey Reed family said the day they found out that he was unalive, they said the police came to the home, knocked on the door, and told them the horrible news about Trey Reed. They said they found him unalived in his dorm room, lying in the bed. And come to find out, they said later on, they seen on the news that it was reported that he was found hanging in a tree. So that's already suspicious. So now they better do a full investigation, because why?
Sorry, niggas, no more investigation. We not spending another dollar on you niggas. We not spending another dollar on you niggas. No more programs, no more investigations. Cut niggas off. Cut niggas off from the fucking cut niggas off from the fucking money, man. From the pipeline, man. You niggas just waste a bunch of money. Y'all wanted the federal feds to investigate this nigga, and the whole shit was started by some fucking quack on TikTok who don't even know the nigga.
The hell would the police go and tell them that he was found in his dorm on the bed when in fact he was hanging from a tree? You being his family, you're already grieving from the news they told you. Then come to find out the information they gave you was false. So as of right now, the police still sticking to what they believe to be no foul play in this situation.
Dorm room. And I don't really know about that because I actually looked on Google and it literally didn't say that Terry Reeves was found dead in his dorm room. Now, there was a second man that was hung. That happened the exact same day.
People found hanging every day. People are found hanging every day. People are found hanging every day. People commit suicide every fucking day. You niggas are annoying. Press 1. Yes, people kill themselves every day. You niggas are so fucking, y'all like children, man. So let's go ahead, man. Here's David, man. David. And here's his girlfriend. Literally. Here's David and here's his girlfriend. Here's David and here's his girlfriend. A real lynching. A real lynching. Okay? A real lynching. It says an old clip of David, fans clowning him for messing around with Celeste when she was 13. So this nigga is literally on live with a 13-year-old. He's on live with his fans with a 13-year-old. And none of his fans reported him. None of his fans reported him. None of his haters reported him. Think about that. None of his fucking haters reported him. This nigga must have been the salt of the earth. He don't got no fucking haters. Nobody reported him. He's 21. So he's young too, but he's not that young. I never heard of him till now either, but that don't mean nothing. It's people, it's people that got like, it's streamers and rappers and singers that are wildly popular that I have never heard of. It's actresses and actors, young actors, and I don't know none of it. This whole generation, I don't know none of these fucking people from this generation.
Yo, wait. Pray for his career, chat. Are we done? Are we
We need to delete this.
Are we Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too? Can we delete anything? You done for, bro? Y'all are not done? Now you're gonna Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer.
Which one? What's good, David? Big fan, mixed by me. Bro, thank you, Mitochondria. Appreciate you.
I gotta sign with him if you even.
You gonna
Yo, just to say, Celeste's brother speaks up and reveals that, so He's running around with this little girl, man, all over the place. He's going to fucking events with this little 13-year-old girl. And it's just like she's all up on them. They all up on each other. They obviously girlfriend and boyfriend. And now this little girl's dead. So when he was 19, she was 13. He's 21 now, and she's 15. Anybody know anything about this? Let me drop the link, man. If you don't know anything about this, you don't even come up right now. If you don't know anything about it, but if you know anything about this, man, come up right now, man. Because I'm this shit is sad, man. We may watch the news about it, man. We may have to watch the news about this, man. This shit is sad, man. Poor young girl lynched by a nigga. That nigga lynched her. Every time it's a big fucking crime, it's you niggas. This is horrific. This girl's rotting body was found in his trunk while he was on tour. This nigga left her rotting body on trunk and went on tour. That's horrific. Salute to Marvin Ainge, man. We got Marvin Ainge. He over there in the Dick Strom, Midnight Moses. They over there in the chat they over there in the chat on Twitter. Shout out to you guys, man. Oh, you guys in the Twitter chat, man. Salute to all you guys, man. Yeah, this son need to be arrested. Yeah, you were right about that, man, Marvin Ainge. I think he was talking about the last son that started the hoax, man. Yeah, but come up, man, if you know anything about this, man. This is disgusting, man. This nigga left this fucking little girl, killed her, put her in his fucking trunk, and went on tour. And left her rotting body in the trunk. I mean, think about that, man. Think about that, man. He cared. He just left her body in the trunk and just went on tour with SZA. Now I do know SZA, even though I don't listen to her music. I know who she is.
Investigation on the West Coast. Authorities say they were called to an impound lot in Hollywood after someone noticed a foul odor coming from a car. Once inside, they discovered a wrapped in plastic. The car, which was a Tesla that belonged to a singer and Queens native who goes by the name David, spelled with A4. Period.
1 week after the news captured police towing away what David claimed was his stolen Tesla, new evidence was released. Today on September 18th, the news wrote, the person...
Oh, so somebody stole his Tesla, and ironically, that same person who stole his Tesla killed his girlfriend and put her in the trunk of the car. Yo, listen, David might be innocent, man. David might be innocent, y'all. It's possible that somebody stole his car, and then while they stole his car, they happened to run into this 15-year-old girl, kill her, and then put her in the same trunk of the car. Yo, we got to free David, yo. Press 1, man. Free David. As the sun turns. He was set up, man. They set up David, man. The white man, of course, is the white man. The white man out to get David, man, because his music was uplifting black people, man.
4 period.
1 week after the news captured police towing away what David claimed was his stolen Tesla, new evidence was released. Today on September 18th, the news wrote, the person found in singer David's Tesla has been identified as Celeste Rivas, who was reported missing on April 5th, 2024. David has canceled his tour stop in Seattle that was originally scheduled for tonight. Then only a few hours later, it was updated. California police are currently locating famous artist David for arrest. Police have questions about his relationship with the person found inside of his Tesla. More to come. The police would open an evidence file against David. Here's what's inside it. Beginning with Celeste and his relationship, where Celeste is seen hanging out with David during a Twitch stream, waving her hand with two ponytails.
Yeah, that's order.
Oh, you look good.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
In the chat, man.
Where it was noted this could be one of the last moments ever seen of Celeste on camera.
You know what the mistake she probably made? Let me tell you the mistake she probably made. He probably was telling her, when we in public, don't be all up on me. Let me move this right here. He probably told her, when we in public, don't be all up on me. Look at her. Watch her. He probably want to play it like she's just a fan, right? Watch her.
Order.
Oh, you look good.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
She put the ass on her. She put her butt on him. He probably was like, yo, when we out here meeting greeting these fans, just act like you like a assistant or something else, but don't be all up on me like that. And that's probably what they got into the conversation with. That's probably what they got into an argument with about. I'm not saying that he killed her for that, but I'm saying that could have led to an argument that he ended up killing her during the argument.
Don't be shy.
He's in the chat, man.
Where it was noted this could be one of the last moments ever seen of Celeste on camera. She's also wearing the same Gap sweater that she was wearing during a photo that was taken of her by one of her friends, confirming that it was her. But not only that, the glasses that she is wearing in the Twitch stream are the exact same glasses she was wearing while on FaceTime with David, where she is in the same room with David while on FaceTime with one of her girlfriends. This raises the question of who is Celeste to David. In Discord messages from his fan server, David messaged in 2022, "Is Celeste in here?" She responded, "Hi David, bark." As the news would write shortly after, there's Discord messages of a timeline revealing David was dating Celeste when she was 12 years old. He was 17. Her last message on Discord was
So he was dating her when she was 12 and he was 17. Listen. Things happen, right? Cousins even sleep with cousins, you know? Young people, blase blah. This nigga literally had this broad around him all the time for the next, what is 17 to 12, 4 years. 3 years, whatever. And was just out there like it was nothing. And none of his fans and none of his haters turned him in. They even saying after the girl went missing, none of his fans and none of his haters alerted the authorities. The authorities just happened to find the body because it was stinking. Like the news lady said, they were alerted to the car because of a foul odor. That girl been missing for a while. Nobody said nothing. And this is a dude that's online. Like he on live. He like live online. These people live online. Everything they do is online. This girl show come up missing and nobody say nothing.
months before she went missing in 2024. However, the fan Discord created by David was a real issue. Male friends of David were frustrated because they felt like they didn't get the same attention that David would give certain girls. Two people in the server wrote back and forth, he only adds certain girls. I know, right? I'm not joking either. To even another conversation that's
this nigga got fucking nail polish. That's some shit from this generation. Now listen, man. Support the channel, sponsor the show. Make sure you guys sponsor this show. Via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat.
says David only talks to women from the server. Oh, bro is like that. But they're also usually 15 to 16. Excuse me while I can't say certain words on here, but you definitely get the idea. This is a very reputable source as well. In 2022, the man with the Discord conversations was actually friends with David, and they even made music together. But here's where it gets very strange. The police would stumble upon a Reddit thread that would go viral in the moments of the Tesla being found. Mind you, at this point, there was never an announcement made of who was inside of the car. It reads, "This guy is a weirdo. A close friend's sister from my area ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was letting her go around. She was in the 7th grade at the time. The LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who is in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names, but she is from Lake Elsinore." This comment would end up being correct. What's even crazier is the Lake Elsinore area that was mentioned in the Reddit thread, police were able to connect it to a photo of David literally in a parking lot handing out money to people Celeste's age, where academics would even write. TMZ has confirmed that this photo shows singer David near the area where Celeste lived before she disappeared and was later found in the back of David's Tesla. The user who posted the photos alleges that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret.
So this nigga's about to go to jail for a long time. And we want to find out how he killed her. But what we do know is that her body was left in the trunk while he went on tour. He put that little girl in the trunk and then went and hopped his ass in a fucking plane and went to do shows. Think about what type of psychopath you gotta be, where you're so detached from reality that you just put a girl that you've been visible with for 4 years. All your fans, you're always online. You've been visible with this girl for 4 years. You don't even bury her in a shallow grave in the woods. You leave her in the trunk of your car and then you go on tour. You park your car and then you fucking just go. This dude is a real fucking psychopath, man. You talking about a real psycho, man. Yeah, this dude ain't no chump. He the real deal psychopath. When I say psychopath, I'm not talking about crazy. I'm not talking about, oh, he crazy, he don't know what he doing. No. He a psychopath. That nigga know exactly what he doing, but he just don't have any empathy. He can't connect with people in reality.
However, what was found next was even more unbelievable. David has a major hit song titled Romantic H-Word. It famously has the lyrics and quote, "In the back of my mind, you passed," as well as, "In the back of my mind, I got you. And I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true." But it's then when everyone noticed Celeste's birthday, according to the missing persons poster, was September 7th. He released the music video for the song on September September 7th, where in the music video, it has a woman actress in it who looks a lot like Celeste. But this isn't the only music related to the passing. It reads, singer David made a song about a girl named Celeste in December 2023. In case you're unaware, when recording at a studio, everything you record, it comes with a file date attached to the file title. The file date for this studio session was 2023, wherein multiple times inside the song, he would reference the name Oh Celeste. Knowing who is inside of the Tesla, this is only the first day of evidence the police were able to get together. Like the video if you believe David played a part in this crime. I'm curious how many of you do. Comment down below your theories.
Wow. Wow.
The body found inside the trunk of an abandoned Tesla registered to the singer David has been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. The teen was reported a runaway and missing out of Lake Elsinore nearly a year and a half ago. Tonight, a house close to where that Tesla was abandoned was searched. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo is there live now in Hollywood with more. Tim.
And Mark, those CSI investigators literally just left the scene about 10, 15 minutes ago. The police tape finally came off and we were able to come a little bit closer to this house. Now, we don't know at this point what exactly those detectives were looking for, what they got out of that house. We saw them pull evidence and put it into an SUV, essentially where I'm standing right now. We don't even know why they were here in the first place, but this house just happens to be literally feet away from where that Tesla was found. A dozen LAPD investigators took a computer and other items from this Hollywood home just a block away from where an abandoned Tesla was found with a dead teenager in the trunk. Police spent hours at the home on Dehaney Place, placing several evidence bags into an SUV, but they wouldn't say if or how it was connected to the Tesla. Several homeowners say they remember seeing that distinct Tesla for a while. First parked in front of the house police searched today, then at two different spots on the street.
It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it. So all a little odd, but at the same time, people could be hanging out with friends for a long time.
That abandoned Tesla was towed earlier this month, and workers at a Hollywood tow yard noticed a foul odor and found decomposed human remains wrapped in a garbage bag inside the car. We now know the young woman found dead was 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, according to the medical examiner, the same teen who was reported missing from Lake Elsinore last year. At a corner store in town, the owner recalled her coming in often.
She always quiet, nice. She come in like if she buy like a chips, soda, and leave. Sometimes she come with a friend from the neighborhood.
Eyewitness News has learned Rivas had run away from home a few times. She was last reported missing in spring of 2024. Those who knew Rivas, who just turned 15 a week and a half ago, say she was bubbly and sweet.
She just seemed very lively and friendly, a typical teenager.
The medical examiner hasn't determined her cause of death, but part of the police investigation will be speaking to the owner of that Tesla, a musician who goes by David. His real name, David Anthony Burke, from Houston, Texas. David, made popular via social media for the songs Romantic Homicide and Here With Me, began the American leg of his world tour on July 30th and has continued performing since the investigation began. Tonight's show, though, in Seattle was canceled. The medical examiner also trying to determine how long Rivas had been dead, but based on the condition of the body, it might have been a while. Those who saw the Tesla this summer and watched LAPD spend...
So she been missing for a while. And nobody inquired about her. Nobody... Jeez.
Hours in this well-to-do Bird Streets neighborhood are rattled by everything that's happened here.
It's scary to think that this is happening. And this is a beautiful neighborhood. It's very nice, beautiful, expensive homes. And we would think that we'd be safer.
Interesting note, the home here behind me that detectives have been focused on the better part of today has two cameras above the garage as well as a ring camera. In fact, this entire neighborhood has pretty extensive security system, with many of the homes having several cameras. We do know from a couple neighbors I spoke with earlier that police were here last week asking to review or see some of the security camera footage. We don't know if they got anything, if it's helped the case. As to this point, LAPD has been extremely tight-lipped about this entire investigation. We're live tonight in Hollywood. Tim Caputo, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Tim Caputo, thank you.
Wow. Oh, unbelievable, man. Killed that little girl, man. Killed that little girl. Oh, look at niggas. Oh yeah, niggas. More nigga shit.
We're learning new details about the death of an 11-year-old boy shot to death last night on Milwaukee's northwest side. Police now tell us that a 13-year-old is in custody for that death. Our Durante Matthews is live tonight with what happened right before those shots were fired. Durante?
Yeah, that shooting happened right here near 68 and Silver Spring. You can see there are now balloons and flowers here left here at the scene. Police tell us the shooting was the result of a robbery and the 11-year-old was the victim. Today we spoke with that boy's family.
A little man with big moves.
The dancer of the family, the protector.
This is how family members remember 11-year-old Dion Sargent. Loved ones called him Mr.
And he was the Mr. Man. He was the man of the house.
His mother, Brittany B., says it hasn't fully set in that memories are all she has left.
I miss him hugging me. I miss his smile. I miss his smile. I miss his happiness.
Milwaukee police say Sargent was killed Tuesday night. Someone shot the sixth grader around 6:40 near 68th and Silver Spring.
He was 11 years old. 11. I don't know. I don't know how to feel.
Police say the shooting was the result of a robbery. Sargent was a victim. Officers arrested a 13-year-old boy for the shooting.
He was in shock. Why him?
Corey Collins is the vice president of Milwaukee's CLE Panthers. He says Sargent played for the youth football team for the last 3 years.
He had a heart of a lion and a heart of a giant.
Sargent's death is the latest in a string of violent crimes involving youth. Police say so far this year, 15 children have died from gun violence. That's 2 more than this time last year. A trend Sargent's loved ones say needs to end.
That's the reason we started the CLE Panthers, changing lives through entertainment so we can prevent stuff like this. So we're going to keep working with the community. We're going to keep trying to make a change.
My baby didn't deserve to get his ticket for any other circumstance.
And Sargent's family tell us they still don't know exactly what happened and they do have a lot of questions. However, they do plan to host a vigil for him tonight at 6 o'clock. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Durante Matthews, Fox 6 News.
Does Dion's mother know this 13-year-old who's been arrested? Does she know the connection between that suspect and her son?
When we spoke with her, she didn't mention the 13-year-old at all. She was mainly focusing on trying to piece together what happened and still trying to process the loss of her son.
Durante Matthews reporting live for us tonight. Thank you. Meanwhile,
so let's see what else is going on. Wow.
And we're back now with a delay of justice in the murder of an aspiring rapper from our area. Diamond Hamilton was killed more than 2 years ago.
Her alleged killer was in jail, but he bonded out, and that is when this case took another deadly turn. Hamilton's mother talked to our Kevin Rahm about the long wait for justice in her daughter's murder case.
Diamond was my third child. She was a go-getter. She was determined to make a difference. She was determined to put her past behind her, but unfortunately, it caught up with her still. So
We are learning more about the deadly shooting of a Hampton Roads native in Las Vegas.
March 2nd, 2023 was the day that I received a call that any mother would dread to hear, any parent. But when the gentleman told me that it was in the hands of the roommate that killed her, I was flabbergasted.
They say her roommate, Virgil Mack, is charged in her death. A witness told officers the two got into a fight before the shooting, and Diamond asked Mack to leave.
The detective told me that at first he said that it was self-defense, and they said it was absolutely no way that was possible because at the time that he shot her, she did not have a weapon in her possession. But the detective told me that she did have a gun and the gun was on her nightstand. She had never even got to her gun. I want to know everything. A lot of people say I shouldn't want to because it's just going to open up a new wound, but that wound's never closed. Until we go to trial, I always want to know.
The man who police believe killed a Norfolk woman in Las Vegas was granted bond.
I couldn't understand it. You couldn't get me to even begin to understand that. I asked when they did give him the bond to put an ankle bracelet on. I asked. Nothing became of it. So slipped right through their fingers. They didn't have a tight grip on him at all.
A mother in disbelief that her daughter's alleged killer is now accused in a second unrelated murder.
And Mac's trial was scheduled for September 29th, but it seems like it'll get postponed after his latest arrest for murder.
So a young lady reached out to me. She stumbled across my page about my daughter that was killed by him and let me know that he had killed a relative of hers.
This is surveillance video of Virgil Mack at a Louisiana convenience store. It's where police say 35-year-old Ontario Spivey was killed. Now, here's his mugshot taken very early Friday morning in Harrison County, Texas, after he led police there on a chase across state lines.
I just cried. I cried for the mother that lost her kid. And I cried for I finally could get justice for my baby. I felt like it was heartbreaking, but also it's like a wound that won't never heal. He's all the way in Texas, Louisiana now, and I know it's just going to be ongoing. It might be another 2 years. At the end, it's still her life that was taken that he's not answered for it yet.
Wow.
And that was Kevin Rom with that story tonight. Now, the second arrest of Virgil Mack will now make the wait even longer. He was set to go to trial September 29th for Diamond's murder, but now we'll post what that means for that with the new.
Think about it, man. Niggas is out here killing 90 going north. Niggas are killing people like crazy. And they want to make up a killing to go after white people. That shit is disgusting. Niggas are killing like crazy. Look at this one.
Right now, 4:30, family and neighbors are mourning the loss of a woman who's been described as a dedicated educator and a community leader.
Classes were canceled today at a Berwyn middle school.
They just killed a dedicated educator and a community leader. Where all the niggas that care about Trey Reed, that allegedly care about Trey Reed? Where all you niggas at? That demanding answers for Trey Reed, this dedicated leader and community innovator, whatever the fuck. She got killed.
Been described as a dedicated educator and a community leader.
Classes were canceled today at a Berwyn middle school after police say one of the victims in the deadly shooting was the school's assistant principal.
You can come up, you can come up if you want, man. You can come up if you want, man. We got 674 watching on Twitter. Shout out to all the 674 people watching on Twitter.
Christian Farr is live for us outside the school with more. Christian.
Marion and Alex, very sad day here. A memorial has started to grow outside of Lincoln Middle School. That's where that shooting happened here in Berwyn yesterday afternoon at about 4 o'clock. Police have told us that one of the victims worked here recently as an administrator, before that as a longtime teacher. And family says the victim's husband was also one of the people who died along with the victim's mother.
They're my family, and I mean, it's a horrible thing. You know, I have a lot of emotions. I don't quite know what to feel.
Shanna Everett says she is still trying to deal with the loss of her sister, Narissa Lee, who was shot and killed yesterday outside of Lincoln Middle School in Berwyn.
That was her sister? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
They're my family, and I mean, it's a horrible thing. You know, I have a lot of emotions. I don't quite know what to feel.
Shanna Everett says she is still trying to deal with the loss of her sister, Narissa Lee, who was shot and killed yesterday outside of Lincoln Middle School in Berwyn. Narissa Lee had served as the school's assistant principal when Berwyn police say someone shot Lee and another person while sitting in a car yesterday afternoon. The medical examiner says Stephen Lee, Narissa Lee's husband, died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound to his head. Shayna Everidge says the third person killed was her mother, Joycelyn Everidge. People who live next door to the Lees in nearby Broadview say they were good neighbors.
Nessa was always a hard worker, so she's always about her business. She would really do good and making sure I would hear her voices in the meeting calls when she would be working from home. So she was always about her work. She sounded like she really loved her school, really loved her kids. So she was all about what she needed to do. She would come, she would say hello, and then she would just go and walk right into our house and handle Nessa. I know my mother loved me, and I know my mother loved my sister. And I know she wanted the best for her in regards to this situation, but it was also difficult for her because she was trying to give my sister some time to get it together, which apparently that didn't happen.
Damn.
Now, the sister is alluding to some relationship issues that the couple was having. She's not exactly certain what those issues were, but she says they started back in June, and also there was some sort of issue that happened on Monday evening. Police may have been involved with that. This supports the police narrative that they say that this was some sort of domestic situation and there's no danger to the public. Neighbors and even the sister also described Stephen Lee as a good man. They're still trying to figure out exactly what happened here.
Damn. Jeez. We're going to get back into David. We're going to get back into David. But right now, we don't. He arrested. That's pretty much the last update on that. Charlotte
tonight. Seeing.
Let's go to Charlotte. Remember Charlotte, or did y'all forget about Charlotte? Did y'all forget about Charlotte already? Isn't that crazy how that girl just got bumped out the news? Shout out to Caleb West. He says, in Sunman fashion, he was literally writing songs how he killed her. He had coffins out during the shows. Jesus Christ. Sunman. Cap One says, straight up demon. Yeah, David, you're a demon, man. Think about it. Think about how quickly that girl in Charlotte got bumped out of the news after Charlie Kirk got killed. Charlie Kirk literally made it seem like that girl in Charlotte never existed. So we're going to go to Charlotte and make sure that we follow up on Charlotte, man. We keep Charlotte, keep seeing what's going on in Charlotte, because apparently there's a crime issue in Charlotte. Press 1, man. The only channel that's going to follow up. Yo, everybody dropped that Ukrainian girl like a fucking bag. I did too. But I dropped her too, man. I'm not no better than any other content creator. We all dropped that Ukrainian girl like a sack of potatoes, man. The second Charlie Kirk got killed, it's almost like that girl just like literally got erased from history. But we go. Shout out to Crook County. What's happening in Crook County? Yeah, but we gonna continue.
What's good?
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
What's good, y'all?
Ain't nothing. Well, apparently that nigga who was going around on social media claiming to be the cousin wasn't really the cousin.
Hey, then we call it.
Yeah.
Then we call it. Just the way he was talking, I was like, niggas are that bad of people. It was about just when he opened his mouth, I was like, I don't believe this nigga, man.
Niggas are awful, man. I mean, just god awful. Yeah. Charlotte though, man. You remember you might have forgot. But do you remember a Ukrainian refugee was stabbed in the neck on the train a couple weeks ago?
Nah, man, I forgot. I mean, I don't think I heard of that one, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy how that shit work out though, man. 1 minute you the older raise, the next minute, man, like next minute you completely and utterly, like you go from the president talking about you on the fucking White House lawn to like literally can't find a news story about this bitch. That's
you
just
know,
crazy.
you know what? Kind of like was kind of weird though. Well, the way that I'm saying how like I'm saying the right was like taking this on is like she was just trying to have a better life and all. I'm like, no, we can't say that, bruh. Because she was a refugee, whatever, but she was still like not a U.S. citizen. So like, in all actuality, we trying to get rid of everybody, ain't we? Ain't that the whole thing?
Yeah, but she wasn't an illegal though. She wasn't
Yeah,
an illegal. Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know. I was just like, fuck it, everybody
Yeah,
should
you
go.
like you like you like you go hard, you hardcore with it.
No, real
Damn.
talk. I'm like, I'm super like I'm like the Porter and like King motherfucker. Like I don't give a fuck. It's over. Like if it ain't no active war going on in your neighborhood in fucking Ukraine, we can send you back.
I think there's still a war going on in Ukraine, man. But
Hey, but
I
it
feel
ain't
you.
it ain't as bad, bro. She could have got. I would have sent their ass back if I was
Nah,
in. I'm raw.
trust me, man. I feel you, man. Like I feel you, bro. I ain't. Yeah, I completely understand, man. Trust me, man. I completely 1000% understand. Whew. Jesus Christ. 699 people watching on Twitter. Salute to all you guys, man. Make sure you hit the like button so you can join every night. Hit the like button. Also follow me on Twitter so you can join every night, man, and get alerted every night when I go live and every day. Um, yeah, man.
Tonight, CMPD is investigating an uptown homicide that happened in broad daylight. It happened in the alley 100 block of Brevard Court, an area known for its restaurants and heavy foot traffic. WCNC Charlotte's Tarisha Woodard spoke to business owners who says crime continues to be an issue.
Well, some business owners tell me this is becoming a painful pattern. They say crime continues to be an issue, one that not only impacts safety, but also survival, too.
Just pray and pray for the city of Charlotte.
This block usually draws crowds for food and nightlife, but now Brevard Court is marked by police tape. A cell phone capturing this surveillance video from a nearby business was shared with WCNC Charlotte, capturing it all. People walking along Brevard Court, then gunfire.
Then niggas. Then niggas showed up.
Niggas ruin everything, bro. Look, niggas don't even like it ain't even that much foot traffic right now because them gliders probably saw that one nigga was like, hey, go the other way, guys. Let's go.
Right, it's like an alley. That's what they call it. It's like this is not the type of place you want to be if niggas are
Well,
around.
yeah, this like Nashville. Nashville got a spot just like this.
Mm, mm, mm.
And niggas don't go over there because it's like nothing but like country and shit.
Right. Yeah, I've been. Was that downtown by the stadium?
It was by Vanda. Yeah. Right by the Tennessee Titans Stadium. Yeah, right across the
Yeah.
expressway. Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice little spot. Yeah, it's a family. It's like families down there, man.
Yeah, it's like families and like it's like it ain't no hip hop music nowhere,
Right.
nigga. Like it
None.
is
You can't have
country.
anything. You can't have a 7-Eleven down there. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll attract like homeless type, vagabond type niggas and
Nigga, you can't even
cigarillos.
have one of those soft serve ice maker fucking thing machines, nigga. You know the ice that the pregnant blacks ladies like? Don't have that shit, motherfucker. We don't even
Yeah,
want that shit.
right. Yeah, you gotta de-niggify places, man. Like
Hey,
just so
they was trying. Hey, you remember a couple years ago they was trying to de-niggify Miami for spring break, and they was gonna turn Ocean Drive into like an art fucking exhibit or
Yeah.
some shit.
Try to, hey nigga, hey man, if you come down here, you have to learn something, nigga. You had to get some culture if you come down here, nigga. Niggas like,
they,
oh fuck that.
they said they was gonna turn that shit to art fucking.
Damn, man, it's sad, man. Make sure y'all, hey, hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. Sponsor the next show, man. We about to get into the typical Ock Nation nigga shit right now,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, you know, niggas would have found a way to ruin that too. It would have been old girl. You remember that bitch, that mixed chick that was making do rags and shit from the heart and soul.
Yeah. Sounds of black, no, visions of blackness, well, the fuck, expressions of black. Yeah. Yo, man. Salute to Roy, man. Roy says, take the $5 challenge. Salute Black Colombo. Yeah, niggas showed up, man.
Charlotte, capturing it all. People walking along Brevard Court, then gunfire. At this point, we'll pause the video right before the incident happened. A man stumbles, collapses, and bystanders scatter in fear.
Hitting hard, especially seeing the mother come to the scene and hearing her screams.
He shot the guy 4 times. And then he got up, crawled over here, and died over there in front of Mucha Mucha.
Gusta Molas owns Nefeli, a Greek-American kitchen and bar, just steps away from where the incident happened.
It could have been prevented. We've had a problem for the past few years.
CMPD homicide detectives are now studying that video frame by frame, trying to piece together what sparked the deadly shooting. But for business owners who've built their livelihoods here, the impact goes beyond the crime scene.
It impacts businesses all the time. And now it happened in here, in the courtyard.
Mola says still, they're not giving up. Extra security is being added to the area, and owners hope it'll bring back
What
a
is
sense
that
of safety
nigga
for
gonna do?
visitors who may think twice about coming.
It's going to be safer here.
Now, CMPD have not released the victim's name or announced any arrests. Of course, as we continue to learn more,
Oh,
we'll be
smash.
sure to keep you updated. Reporting for WCNZ Charlotte, I'm Tradisha Woodard.
Tradisha? God damn. Tradisha Woodard.
Smash for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. We do have a quick CMPD update to give to you right now on a possible shooting in Uptown. And we're getting this from Medic.
Okay.
Tonight, CMPD is investigating.
So they, let's see. Wow.
It could have been
Police have
prevented,
identified
bro.
4-year-old.
Jesus Christ, yo.
All they
this
had to do was give them summer jobs, bro.
Yeah, these niggas right here needed some summer jobs. Yo, Charlotte, y'all got a crime. Remember how the crime is down. This is an aberration this young lady's killing. Yeah, right.
Police have identified 4-year-old Jace Edwards as the victim in the stolen vehicle robbery. That's new tonight. It turned to a homicide. It took place early Wednesday morning off of Cigar Court. Today, 4 of the suspects, here's 3 of them.
Woo-wee. Man. Hey, Charlotte is a very they get overlooked in the Southeastern Conference, man.
Nah. They you talking about DC and or the East Coast? Or
Yeah,
South?
they get like Southeastern Conference. Like Charlotte should be like Charlotte up there because what you got? Southeast, you
Louisville.
basically
Louisville.
no, you got Atlanta, you got
Atlanta, Birmingham,
Birmingham,
Jackson,
Montgomery,
Mississippi,
Mobile, Jacksonville, Florida,
New
Jackson.
Orleans,
Yeah.
Baton Rouge.
So
Nah,
when you thinking of like the SEC,
yeah, they the ACC.
Charlotte ain't.
They the old ACC. They the Atlantic Coast Conference. They ain't
So the Atlantic Coast Conference is they who they competing with? Just like
like
Riley, Charleston,
Richmond.
Yeah, nah, they elite in the ACC. They just ain't winning no natty.
Nah, they can't compete. Charlotte can't compete with the Southeastern Conference. No way.
Hey, I used to kick it. Like I got family out here in Charlotte, right? But they said my aunt actually was like the principal of West Mecklenburg, like the badass school.
Mhm.
Man, she used to come tell me all type of stories. These motherfuckers used to bring so many guns to school, all type of crazy shit. Never
Yeah.
made the news, bro.
Yeah. Look at these niggas. They couldn't wait to go to the penitentiary. If these niggas, the sad thing about this, I want you to listen to me, chat. The sad thing about this is that this little boy had to die to get these niggas in the penitentiary. Because had they never crossed paths with that little 4-year-old boy, every last one of these niggers would have ended up in the penitentiary anyway. Press 1. Reckless behavior. Reckless
Yeah.
behavior that they participate in and day out.
Hey, but the best part of this is that they can go do their 25 years, they can get out, they have a wife, kids, and then they become violence interrupters, and they go into the rec center and they telling them about how they had all the money, all the bitches, all the popularity, but
Yeah,
don't be
lying.
like me. But don't be like me, because I gave up 25 years of my life.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't had no money. You was a fucking carjacker bum, nigga, back in your day. Niggas, the niggas all them niggas act like they was kingpins. If you meet fucking 10 OGs, you meet 10 kingpins and shit.
I swear to God, everybody was making $1 million a motherfucking month.
These niggas awful, man.
Off of Cigar Court today. 4 of the suspects, here's 3 of them charged with murder. Authorities have identified those suspects as 24-year-old Marquise Guerrier, 20-year-old Angelo Hudson, 23-year-old Jordan Davis, and 18-year-old Anthony Abel. WCNC Charlotte's Bria Smith has the latest.
3 out of the 4 suspects.
You like that? I like that.
Yeah, I definitely smashed. Hey, Charlotte got the gems though.
I'm telling you, man. I like that. She like
Hey, Philly could never. This motherfucker would go to Philly. Yo, if you dropped her off in Philly, she will be getting gang raped by like regular dudes, dog. Like,
it ain't safe.
yo,
It ain't safe to leave her in Philly.
bro, hell nah. I can't even visit Philly with my wife, bro. If I took my wife into Philly, fucking like just in the city, fucking perimeter, like in the city limits, bro. Motherfuckers gonna probably be like, hey, hey, yo, what's this, yo?
Yo, shout out to Bria, man. Yeah, she
Hey,
got that smoky. She got them smoky eyes too.
hell yeah, she cold blooded, bro. Don't go to Philly, baby.
That's
Do
her
not
real
go
hair
to
too.
Philly. Yeah,
You
that's
tell
her
that's
real
her.
shit.
Ooh,
She might have some clip ins though to
I
make it
don't
fuller.
care. You
But
clip whatever the fuck you want, man.
Has the latest.
3 out of the 4 suspects were expected to appear in court for their first court appearance. And Thursday afternoon, CMPD announced the charges for all 4 suspects.
Each one of these individuals has been formally charged with murder.
CMPD's Major Ryan Pendle says his team received a tip that all 4 men fled the scene Wednesday in a white Jeep Cherokee, the pursuit ending in a standoff in Steel Creek.
When something like this happens, but then when it happens 3 doors down from you, how do you explain it,
Authorities say the suspects attempted to steal a Dodge Charger from the Steel Creek neighborhood. Before the suspects left the scene, they fired several shots. One of those bullets went through a wall into an upstairs bedroom and struck 4-year-old Jason.
Holy shit, that's awful. Yeah,
oh man,
that is so sad. They stole the car and then just fired some shots. I
just
guess
reckless, just
keep
reckless,
the
dog.
keep the homeowner at bay. I guess maybe somebody came out, heard him still in the car, and
These
they
stupid
just
motherfuckers don't even. That homeowner probably was yelling at them and shit. They just started throwing shots at them because they wanted to shoot their gun that day. That's all this was, bro.
and it found that little boy upstairs sleeping his fucking bed.
Yeah, that's
Yo, listen, let me
horrible.
tell you this, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Cause I'm on some you on your immigration shit. I'm on my crime shit. Listen, I know all these dudes hardcore in the street, but I know a whip. Listen, I know some hard niggas. You know some hard. You from Chicago, from DC. We all know. We grew up. We do hard niggas in elementary school. Like, it is what it is.
Real
Some of
talk.
these niggas is hard. A whip, nobody's hard against a whip. It ain't a nigga alive. A biker gang, a mafia hitman. It ain't nobody on the planet. A Green Beret, a fucking ISIS fucking goddamn soldier. That whip across your back, I would whip all these niggas to death. I'm not even lying
Yeah,
to you, man. If
yeah.
I was in charge, I would whip them until they die. I would have a medical person on scene, check his pulse. He's still alive. Keep whipping him.
Yeah, and you know what you can do? You can like whip them and just keep whipping them, and then you know how like the water sprinklers, we could just have like lemon juice spraying out of that.
Just trickling on them. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Add some lemon juice to that shit too.
there's some garlic cayenne, mix garlic cayenne and lemon juice, and just have it like
Yeah. Just
like a
drink it.
little.
Yeah. Tie their ass up and just have it like right above them. And it's like slow drips too. Like we want that shit to be real painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, a whip. You can't. Yo, no matter how gangster you are, your skin, your nerves. Even if you like, man, fuck this shit on the inside, your nerve ain't gonna be like, fuck that shit. Your goddamn sensories ain't gonna be like, fuck that shit. Your brain might be like, man, I don't give a fuck this shit. Pow! Hee! That shit, that shit, it's just nature, man. A whip is
Yeah.
undefeated,
You
man.
know what? Dude, you gliders, man. What happened to y'all, man? That's a hell of an invention, dog.
Yeah. Nah,
Did they
niggas had
still
whips
they
too.
stole that from Africa though, right?
Yeah, what niggas had whip. They had a whip made out of rhinoceros skin that
Oh, okay.
niggas used to beat their wives with.
Okay.
You don't
You
remember?
know, we create everything anyway. We invent
Yeah,
everything.
that's true. But yeah, they got a whip in Africa. I forgot the name, but I have to look it up. But every nigga and like you don't remember the tribe they had where every wife greeted their husband on their knees. You remember Negro from Negro Land? You probably don't
Man,
remember that
nah,
episode.
probably not.
But we
Yeah.
had one episode where they was like, yo, they had a tribe on Africa where every wife in the town, whenever they said anything to their husband, they got down on their knees and bowed and said it. Because them niggas they had a whip that they would whip their wives with. Oh my God, man.
That's what's up
It
though,
was made out
man.
of rhinoceros skin.
Hey, that's about the only thing the Muslims and shit got right, bro. They got that shit right with the women and all the other shit.
Yeah. They ain't take no shit. I mean, it wasn't even like taking no shit. It just was out of the question. It wasn't even shit. It wasn't shit to be taken. But yeah, whips are universal because they got the paddle over there in Asia. They paddle niggas and shit with the on their butt too. They paddle you on your butt. They don't paddle you on your back over there in Singapore and shit like that. They paddle you on your butt. Cause that's the fleshy part, and that
Yeah.
shit got nerve endings and shit. Like the nerve endings on your butt are more sensitive than the nerve endings on your back.
Mm.
So it's like, yo, they don't play, Jack. Yeah, they don't play over there. And every group every society had a thing to hit you with, and not like bruise you, but a thing to whip you with.
Has the latest.
3 out of the 4 suspects were
I
expected
just want to see her again, man.
to appear in court for their first court appearance. And Thursday afternoon, CMPD announced the charges for all 4 suspects.
Each one of these individuals has been formally charged with murder.
CMPD's Major Ryan Kendall says his team received a tip that all 4 men fled the scene Wednesday in a white Jeep Cherokee, the pursuit ending in a standoff in Steel Creek.
When something like this happens, but then when it happens 3 doors down from you, how do you explain it, you know?
Authorities say the suspects attempted to steal a Dodge Charger from the Steel Creek neighborhood. Before the suspects left the scene, they fired several shots. One of those bullets went through a wall into an upstairs bedroom and struck 4-year-old Jace Edwards, who was pronounced dead on scene.
This
Damn.
is an unimaginable
I wonder.
loss.
I wonder, did the parents find him the moment the shooting happened, or in the morning?
Man, I hope that if some bullet hit their house, they went and checked everybody.
No, but I'm just saying, like, bro, they don't like sons don't call the police or like anything. So like when they
Right.
hear gunshots, they just act like, oh, it's gunshots. They don't really react anymore. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. Yeah, that's
So
true.
like I bet you they found that little boy. They didn't find that little boy right away. I bet you it took a while. I bet you it took for like the
Yeah.
lights and the sirens to be all around, and then they was like, "Oh, what happened?" And then they went outside, and you know what they was worried about? They was worried about their car. They weren't worried about their baby. They went outside to see if their car was shot, and that's when the police started flashing the flashlight. It was like, "Oh, it's a hole in your house."
Yeah, they didn't find out. If you the way you described it, they probably didn't find out to the morning.
No, that's how it happens, bro. I swear, like it be us, like we be out there like flashing lights and see if bullets went through windows and shit. They don't call unless you know what I'm saying they went through it, unless it's like the daytime, but at night they don't be calling. Like at night we go over there, we see bullets going through fucking cribs, and we gotta go knock on doors and be like, "Hey, everybody good in there?"
Jesus Christ. And then these niggas talking about they don't need the National Guard. Salute to Eric S, man. He says, heck, y'all are too funny. Y'all can start a comedy channel. I'm still laughing about the Cook County. Cook County said they will cut down all the trees. Jesus
He talked about on campus yesterday. It was that yesterday or 2 days ago.
I think yesterday. I don't know. I can't remember.
That motherfucker. Hey, it ain't gonna be no trees within a motherfucking 3 mile radius of campus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna blame the trees, bro. Fuck it.
Jesus Christ. Shout out to Dre, man. He says, you at 7:30 on X right now. YouTube bluffing. Yeah, I'm at. We got 730 watching on X, and YouTube. Yeah, YouTube be
I ain't
suppressing the
know.
nigga, man.
I ain't
Yeah,
know you was that big on X, dog.
yeah. You listen. I told you, man. I just put it out there. I guess there's no. I guess they haven't. They ain't mad at me. You know what I'm saying? There's no, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm shadow banned on YouTube, so it's like it is what it is.
Yeah, it
They
was
not
a
shadow.
while back. It was a
Yeah,
while back. I used to have to keep fucking resubscribing and putting the notifications on, but now I get everything now though. But
that's
it was
good.
like it was years that I was just like not getting your notification popping up when you put on one live.
Damn. Everybody, take the $5, the $10, the $20 challenge. Support the channel. Even you guys on Twitter, you can take the challenge via PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. Support the show. Let's see.
For the family. And as a parent, I can't imagine the thought of losing a child. And I know this doesn't bring closure to the family, but we do hope that this is a step towards delivering justice that will give them some peace. That even though they're suffering this loss right now, that we have worked hard to try and bring resolution to this case.
3 of the suspects were given no bond and appointed a public defender. They're expected back in court on October.
So there was one of them that was given a bond?
No, so what I'm thinking is the 18-year-old is at the hospital acting crazy. That's why they ain't got no picture of him, and he ain't even went to see a judge yet.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of crazy. Like, you in a car with a bunch of niggas. Y'all done did this stupid. Y'all done stole cars plenty of times. And the most that done happened, you either wrapped it around a lamppost or you done took it back to the hood and some tougher niggas than you done took it from you. Or, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, right? Or you even get
Right.
locked up, right? But this time, nigga licked some shots like it just randomly out the window at some homeowner that was yelling, right? And now all of y'all niggas got a murder charge and all y'all snitching. Oh man, let me tell you something, man. The snitching that's going on right now. Like
Yeah.
niggas ain't even gonna niggas don't like niggas now because rappers be snitching. Niggas really try to act like they know about on this type of case where like I'm about to do life because you just stuck your hand out the window and licked some shots in the direction.
Yeah, for sure.
What?
Obviously, that's not like a death penalty case, but North Carolina does have the death penalty, I
Yeah, they got a
believe.
moratorium on it though. It's a moratorium.
Oh,
October
okay.
9th. A fourth suspect was arrested in Raleigh. He'll be arraigned later this month. Still, neighbors are shaken.
It feels great, but I'm still in fear. Even last night, I usually sleep with the meditation on YouTube channel with my TV, but I had
That's
to
a
keep my
Philly
TV
bra
off.
right there,
She,
baby.
she looked
That's
like a TV. Remember the TV used to be on the
yeah.
at
When
night.
it at night when it done, hey, look, I remember that shit like a motherfucker. Once that shit, it was like at what, like was that 3
3
a.m.?
o'clock in the morning or some shit like that.
Yeah,
No more
3 a.m. and it
programs.
just be like, phew, and it's just nothing but the screen and shit. You be like, fuck. Then that shit cut
Yeah,
back on at like 6 or 8 a.m.
yeah, man. Them were good old
Yeah,
days, man.
yeah, that was a good times, bro. I remember falling asleep to that shit all the time, and it was bright than a sun bitch though. So you had to cut the TV off. Like fuck that.
YouTube channel with my
Yeah, she like, you should have wore that. Girl, you ain't had no business coming out. You knew the news was gonna be down here, and you gonna come out here wearing that.
That shit looks
TV,
terrible.
but I had to keep my TV off because I'm afraid if
And now she talking about
something
TV.
happened or someone on the other side sees a light in the room and they start shooting, thinking someone's at the window. We woke up this morning, opened the door, just making sure there's no shenanigan outside, but it was very scarce to sleep last night. But when we woke up to the news this morning, I was relieved.
The investigation is still ongoing and we'll keep you updated with more information as we learn it. And a GoFundMe account was created by the Cigar Court neighborhood for the Edwards family. For more information on how to donate, visit our WCNC mobile app. Outside of CMPD, Bria
Bria what?
Smith, WC.
Bria Smith.
She's real pretty.
Let me see.
She look like a former athlete too, though. I bet she played basketball or something.
Oh, remember her the other day? Okay, that's the same one we seen. Wow, she looked way different. She had a different hairstyle the other day. Okay, we looked her up. That's the same girl we looked up the other day when we was doing the Charlotte. Okay.
Oh yeah, you got a IG.
Hold on, let me pull it up. She you say she looked like a former athlete?
Yeah, she like one of them pretty girls that used to play ball that just used to get in the corner and shoot.
Jesus Christ, man! Shout out to everybody on watching, man. Please take the $5, the $10, the $20 challenge. Oh, she got some little youngins, man. Yeah, she got a little. Wow, she got two little youngins, man. Let me see. Um, who is? Oh, this is a different Bria Smith. This ain't. This is some other Bria Smith. Okay, I'm tripping. Bria Smith, where you at? The Bria Smith W. Let me see if I can find. Damn, she ain't got no. Yeah, she ain't got no.
She probably just ain't put her name on it. You know what I'm saying? Cause she
Yeah,
probably still like a little city girl right now, so she want to stay professional and shit. I don't blame you, baby. Good job.
Bria Smith. Yeah, she look kind of thick too, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
She's celebrating black excellence, man, because she's so accepted in the black community. Yeah, because the black bitch is gonna really listen to her.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Bria Smith, man. Let's see what else is going on down here in Blackistan, man. Stan. God, I hate you niggas, man. Let's see.
I'm Bob Ward at the federal courthouse in South Boston. This is where 4 men are facing charges in a disturbing federal kidnapping case. This is a case I've been following for months. All of the men were arrested at their homes in Boston, Quincy, and Wellesley. On Beale Street in Quincy, FBI and police searched for evidence at the home of Anthony Lima, one of 4 men arrested early Tuesday morning in connection with the disturbing federal kidnapping case. Federal authorities say on February 27th, a Quincy man was kidnapped at gunpoint as he stepped out of his apartment and taken here to this garage in Saugus, where he was physically assaulted and tortured. According to an affidavit, some of the abuse was recorded on a cell phone. Eventually, the victim was driven back to...
Why? Like, why, niggas? Why? And these niggas going to the penitentiary, and they would have been in the penitentiary anyway, even if they hadn't recorded it. These niggas are, niggas. I hate Democrats, right? I hate liberals, but the nigga race owes a lot to liberals, because the amount of niggas that spent time in prison over the last 60 years should literally probably be 3 to 5 times as high.
Bro, think about like all the niggas that's like not in prison since 2020 that deserve to be there.
I'm telling you, man. Right, just since 2020, yeah. But yeah, they've been saving niggas for a long time, man. Jeez. Salute to Deluxe 247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP.
Quincy, but only after he agreed to pay ransom. According to the feds, the victim's wife stuffed an expensive Rolex watch and thousands of dollars in cash into a bag and threw it off the couple's balcony to the kidnappers. In March, this man, Brian Cardoso, was arrested in Boston and was...
Brian Cardoso. He could be a sunbreed. He could have some other shit in him. He could be not necessarily all nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't all nigga.
Arraigned in Quincy District Court on a charge of receiving stolen property for allegedly using the victim's credit card at a store in Boston. In an affidavit, the feds allege that Cardoso is tied to a violent drug-dealing street gang in Boston. He's already in custody and has been arraigned in this case. The 4 other men, Anthony Lima, Samuel Alador, Marcus Castaldi, and Melvin Coleman, are charged on
Boston,
counts of conspiracy to kidnap.
They could be
that Verde shit, that Cape Verde. Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Cape Verde.
Kidnap and witness intimidation. They all pleaded not guilty at their arraignments in federal court in South Boston. All 4 of the men arrested are now being detained. If convicted, they face maximum penalties of life in prison. In South Boston, I'm Bob Ward.
You niggas be going down bad, man. Jesus Christ.
Tonight, the woman accused of pushing an older woman off an MBTA bus is behind bars. 32-year-old Liz Pineda is charged with assault and battery on a person.
Liz Pineda. Yeah, that's a Liz nigga bitch.
TA bus is behind bars. 32-year-old Liz Pineda is charged with assault and battery on a person over 60, causing injury. The 63-year-old victim caught on camera, landing on her face.
The victim went to the hospital, stated that she has no memory of the assault, has a concussion, a broken blood vessel in the neck and eye.
This happened on the 28 bus in Roxbury, near the suspect's home. The bus.
Yo, that's crazy. Elder abuse, man, is like.
Well, at least they educated.
Yeah, exactly. They both got degrees.
Near the suspect's home, the bus driver saying it was overcrowded, and the suspect wanted to get off with her baby, but the victim was in her way. Cell phone video captures the rest. An argument ensues, culminating in the suspect shoving the other lady off. The suspect then getting off and walking away with her 3-month-old baby. Transit police sharing these photos.
She kept it pushing. She not only did that shit with her baby, but she She pushed on like she turned the page on that situation quick. That's why when you see a nigga in public, you never know what that nigga just did. I mean, that nigga, she turned the page quick. This is like the bus is still in view, and she looked like ain't nothing going on. She looked like she just came from the goddamn social service building or some shit. Like, that's crazy.
With her 3-month-old baby. Transit police sharing these photos, trying to identify her. But prosecutors say it was people in the comments of this widely circulated social media video who shared her identity.
That person was later identified again by 2 anonymous people, and then subsequently again by neighbors.
It's clear that from the description, even as read by the district attorney, that the woman who was preventing her and her child from exiting the bus.
Pineda's defense attorney says she was on her way back from a doctor's appointment for her baby. That baby's father in court threatening us after.
I say something else, they'll get hurt. This out. Got my baby.
Just threatening news people though. He look like a young boy too.
Yeah, he looked like he mad niggas know that bad built bitch is his baby mother.
Bro, she look at her face though. She's more upset about the anonymous fucking people that told on her.
Oh yeah, they gonna pay.
Than the fact that she did that dumbass shit versus just going to the other exit of the bus.
I was just waiting for the lady to get off because you know what I think happened? I think the lady had trouble getting down steps, so she had to
Man, words were exchanged. I don't believe that shit. Words were exchanged, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I do, but I don't think that lady could just hop down some steps. I think that may have been what the words was over. Like, I'm trying to get off the bus, and the old lady probably was the one in front of her. She probably had to get her cane and grab one rail and grab the other rail. And this bitch like, look, I'm trying to get off. And then the old lady probably argued with her, and then that's when the physical shit happened.
Yeah, that could be.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't think it was definitely over the getting down the steps. I think it was over the argument that ensued. Because that's usually what niggas like. What is it like? 50% of nigga homicides are over arguments or some crazy shit.
She was on her way back from a doctor's appointment for her baby. That baby's father in court threatening us after.
I say something else, they'll get hurt. This out. Got my baby.
Now, MBTA General Manager Phil Ing saying in a statement in part, quote, "The public deserves a safe transportation system, and I want them to know that this conduct will not be tolerated anywhere on our system." Live here in Roxbury this evening.
Oh, shit, man. You niggas everywhere, man. God damn. Niggas everywhere you go. Like, yo, Boston. Y'all are the ones doing this shit in Boston. Like, we can't. Oh, shit. Let me go to. I saw something on Baltimore the other day. I did see something on Baltimore that I wanted to show y'all. Let me see if it's still up there. God damn. Y'all niggas is something else, man. If you're enjoying the show, take the $5 to $10 to $20 challenge. Support the show. Support this evening's episode. Let's see. It was something I seen on here. These niggas in Baltimore. God damn, man. Holy shit. See, this is why I didn't want to come to Baltimore. Because you can't, once you come to the Baltimore station, you get it's so much shit there. It's literally so much shit there. Oh, here go.
Crime is down, man.
Yeah, man, you know that. You can trust them. You can trust Baltimore. Everybody hit the like button. Support the channel, man. Let's see.
A Fox Fox 45 investigation has uncovered yet another stunning failure in Baltimore City public schools when it comes to academic outcomes. As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, despite a dramatic increase in funding, we found one city high school that has not had a single student test proficient in math in 4 years.
Despite despite, they already led the country. Remember, they the number one funded state in the country as far as public schools.
Per student.
Yeah, per student. Yeah, exactly. And now they got more funding, and it still ain't changing nothing.
Academic outcomes. As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, despite a dramatic increase in funding, we found one city high school that has not had a single student test proficient in math in 4 years.
Carl Stokes is a former Baltimore City Council member and charter school operator.
You're shaking your head. Well, of course. I mean, how long have we been talking about this?
Stokes.
These students are in need.
For years.
They just can't miss a third of the school year.
Has been speaking out against the lack of education.
Upstairs is corrupt.
For many students in Baltimore City public schools.
And they do a horrible job.
Now, Stokes is responding to what Fox 45 discovered in the recently released results for the state test known as MCAP, the Maryland Comprehensive Assessment Program.
That school should be closed.
Achievement Academy at Harbor City is a high school in Northeast Baltimore. According to MCAP data analyzed by Project Baltimore, Achievement Academy has not had a single student test proficient in math in 4 years.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, on those tests, right? A lot of the kids, I don't know if they did that in your time, but
Yeah. No, we had the ISAT. The ISAT. That's what it was called.
But you had the multiple choice, right? A, B, C, D, right?
Yeah. And I think one part was like, I think it was all multiple choice. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's standardized test. So it's basically like kids would do A, B, C, D, right? They would A for number one, B for number two, C for and get and pass. You could literally do A, B, C, D all the way down the test. I know kids who personally did that shit. I didn't do it, but if I was running a little late, because you know I had bad ADD, so if I was running a little late and they needed us to wrap up the test, I just go A B C D down the thing for the rest of the test. But I know kids that did the whole shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can pass this test on accident. That's my point.
You would think though.
I'm not talking about grade. I'm talking about just pass it.
But you would think that, like, you know, since they know that it hasn't been a kid that passed this shit in 3 going on 4 years, that they'll try to like really like invest in that one kid and be like, hey, you are the one, bro. You the golden child. You are the LeBron James of this high school academically.
Or her. Usually, from what I experience,
girls, the females,
girls are smarter than the boys in those grades.
Yeah, no, you're right. But you would think that they'd just be like, whatever, you know. But at this point, though, like, bro, like, y'all spending all this money on education per child. Like, just start feeding the kids like fucking tomahawk steaks and like filet mignons and crab legs with the fucking flavored butter. Like, at least let me see the money do something. Like, at least feed the kids well or some shit. Maybe they'll come to school if they got, you know, to Tuesday is crab leg day. So they won't miss 30% or 70% of the, you know what I'm saying, a school day.
Yeah, man. That's true, man. Yeah, man.
Fuck it.
God.
They just throwing money at the wall. You might as well throw money at good ass food and they'll show up.
Yeah, it is Baltimore too. The crabs in Baltimore, amazing.
Over the last 4 school years, 134 students at the school have taken the state math exams. Not one scored proficient.
It says that
I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like, and we see this with Baltimore. We've been seeing this for decades. You know what I'm saying? They had multiple schools. They had 13 schools. They didn't have one proficient for years. Think about it. Now think about this, Cook County. The other schools who are off the schneid, right? They don't have zero, right? They probably have 1 or 2. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what
what
I'm
I was
saying?
thinking. Because at first it was like a couple years ago when you did it, it was like 13 schools, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
was like, and then you remember they was like not including the alternative schools.
Right, just the public schools.
Yeah. Hey, so it's improving, man. They threw that money and now it's only one high school. It's just so happened that one high school is called Achievement Academy, where they ain't achieving shit.
And could you imagine if the other schools had more than 1 or 2? Like, say the other school that used to have 0 now had 30, right? They would do a story on that. So we would know. So obviously it's not. They
Look,
probably
you ain't never lying. If a school went from 0 to 30, it would have been a fucking first off. 10 of those kids would have been accepted into fucking Ivy League schools and failed out the first fucking semester or got kicked out for robbing fucking Asian kids in a dorm room. But yeah, for sure.
yeah, man. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely positively shameful, man. It's so shameful that the same group of people that do that these are the same group of people that literally are running around at Charlie Kirk vigils, crashing Charlie Kirk vigils, pretending to be shot in the neck and fall down, talking about your dead homie.
Bro,
This
that's
group
that's
of
the
people.
that's how you know times has really changed, bro. You're so bro, when I was in down I was school in the South, bro, when Obama had got elected and shit, right? And the gliders on campus was having events talking shit, not really talking shit, but talking about how we're on our verge on our way to communism and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a son, man. I ain't know nothing about politics, so I thought oh, they racist and they just mad because it's a black dude. But not ever did I think about going into their fucking little circle or meeting and acting the ass. I just looked at it and I did my little the look, I might have laughed or some shit because I was the ignorant nigga, and I just kept it moving,
Yeah, niggas is literally coming in there taking over, bouncing around, fucking dead, he dead, he got shot in there, getting kicked out of school.
Bro. They're getting expelled. The governor of Texas retweeted you, bro. You are showing your ass. If the governor of that state that funds the fucking university said he needs to be expelled, my fucking heart would have dropped.
I'm telling you, man, it's shameful. But it's the same group of people where you get this from.
Hey, it should be, and watch how these fucking they can't do that because they funded by the states too. I was gonna say it's gonna be HBCUs offering them scholarships, but they can't do that
Yeah,
because they'll lose their funding.
Yeah.
Not one scored proficient.
It says that the leadership is worthless, pretty much. They are failing their mission. They are failing the students.
City Schools on its website defines Achievement Academy as an alternative placement school for students who struggle in traditional academic settings. The school's vision, according to its website, is to cultivate lifelong learners and productive citizens. And the school gets a lot of your money to achieve that vision. According to state data in 2021, Achievement Academy received more than $20,000 for each one of its 372 students. By 2024, Achievement had an enrollment of 202 and received more than $42,000 per
Wow. That is insane.
42,000 per student. That's like out of state tuition at like the Big Ten schools, bro. That's out of state tuition plus room and board.
Yo, that's Ivy League for real. Like that's not even the Big Ten. That's like literally the Ivy League, man.
I
Like,
think Ivy probably like 60 now, but I know that's like if an out of state kid tried to go to U of I, like University of Illinois, it's like that right here with room and board. It's like 40,000.
God. With the lunch plan and everything, meal plan.
Bro, these motherfuckers, that's with like the unlimited swipes, you know what I'm saying? Books, room and board, like that's everything. And these motherfuckers is going in that bitch babysitting these kids. And each kid is worth $43,000. Get the fuck out of here.
That is crazy.
Student. In other words, over those 4 school years, Achievement Academy's per student funding more than doubled. And still, not one student over those years.
Yo, they doubled the shit. Just give us one. Like, not like, yo, for me to double your shit, I need more than one. I need like half. I need like, give me like 20. Okay, we'll double your shit, but you gotta sign this contract saying that you gonna get 20 students to motherfucking, do what it do on the test.
And this motherfucker, Brandon Scott, will get up there and talk about systemic racism and being a black man and being bullied by the fucking federal government. And this is some dumb ass shit, dog. Like, we fucking suck, bro.
Yeah, you got the governor telling the president to keep his state's name out of his mouth and shit. Bunch of nigga shit.
Tested proficient in math.
When you look at a school like Achievement Academy, and you look at the amount of money it's getting, and the education the students apparently aren't getting, who do you hold accountable?
Yeah, whole leadership. So you start with North Avenue headquarters. You begin.
Nah, not North Avenue. You start with Sub-Saharan Africa, nigga. That's where the problem started. Millions of years ago in Sub-Saharan Africa.
And with that leadership, from superintendent, CEO, and her cabinet, and then the local school leadership.
Achievement Academy's principal last school year was Kristen Taylor, who's been with City Schools for 19 years. According to City Schools' 2024 employee database, Taylor made nearly $150,000 in total earnings. Fox 45 requested an interview with City Schools to discuss math scores at Achievement Academy. The district declined and instead sent a statement which does not even mention student outcomes. This statement says nothing about 0 students being proficient in math and how the district plans to improve the quality of education. Instead, the statement focuses on the money, saying City Schools calculates per pupil funding differently than the state. Writing, MSDE figures include central office and district-wide costs, not just school-level spending, and therefore should not be interpreted as what a school actually spends per student.
What is the answer?
Accountability, starting with the elected officials holding school officials accountable.
All right, so yeah, that. Oh shit.
Despite massive increases in funding from taxpayers, many Maryland public schools are significantly underperforming on state tests. As Project Baltimore's Chris Papst explains, experts argue more money does not necessarily mean better results.
Joining us at the table now is David Williams.
David Williams, for 32 years, has worked as a taxpayer watchdog. First, at Citizens Against Government Waste.
We're not saying to, stop all spending. But what he must do is say this is irresponsible.
Now, he's the president of the Taxpayers Protection Alliance. And in all his decades watching how your tax dollars are spent, he says one main theme has never changed.
A significant amount of my time has been looking at education spending. Politicians are stuck in a mindset where they think that spending more money is going to produce better results, but it doesn't.
And Maryland is spending more on public schools. In 2023, according to the Maryland State Department of Education, state and local taxpayers combined to give all 24 Maryland public school systems $12.3 billion. By 2025, that number rose to $14.3 billion, a $2 billion increase in just a couple of years.
There has to be a breaking point.
Even with the massive influx of taxpayer money, there are still many schools that are significantly underperforming, according to the most recent state testing known as MCAP, the Maryland Comprehensive Assessment Program. Project Baltimore analyzed the MCAP results and found statewide 23 schools did not have one student who tested proficient in math.
So it's not just Baltimore, it's statewide. Jesus Christ, you niggas are fucking... Because those are the black schools. You don't even have to... You know what I mean? Those schools are not filled with Asian and white kids. Not one. Not one.
Nah.
Jeez, oh man, you niggas are awful, man. Baltimore is like Memphis, man. It's not quite Memphis, but it's the gift that keeps on giving, man. I can tell you that much.
We're trying to wake our sons up and let them know you're in trouble. You're going the wrong way.
After surviving an armed carjacking in Baltimore City, a Connecticut pastor is turning his trauma into a mission to help troubled youth. As Fox 45's Rebecca Pryor is reporting, the incident inspired the faith leader to launch a national mentorship program aimed at steering teens away from crime. Rebecca joins us live with this important story. Rebecca.
Mary, back in July, that pastor said that he felt lucky to even be alive after fighting off an armed carjacker. Now he's on a mission to help change young lives for the better, starting with the very teens who were caught in his stolen car.
In a city struggling with a surge of juvenile crime, this summer, a prominent Connecticut pastor in town for a funeral, carjacked in broad daylight by a 16-year-old boy.
At this point, it's a code red. It's a dire situation.
Security cameras outside Angie's Seafood along East Pratt Street, capturing Pastor Kenneth Moles tackling the teen armed with a gun to the ground. But after a brief struggle, the teen managing to break free, taking off with the gun and Moles' car. A few hours
crazy
later,
as
Baltimore
fuck.
police arresting the 16-year-old found with two others, ages 15 and 19, inside the vehicle.
No way was I the hero. But as time went on, I began to realize I could no longer be comfortable just being the victim as well.
Driven to create real change, Moles founding Save Our Nation's Sons, a nonprofit aimed at putting troubled youth on a better path. Anchored by local churches, eventually Moles hopes to offer after-school tutoring, trade programs, and volunteer opportunities. But for now, the goal is simply to recruit 1,000 fathers from across all 50 states to participate.
We're looking to secure fathers and say, hey, our sons need us. And it's an emergency, and we're looking for you to come in and make things happen.
And bringing the mission full circle, two of the very teens who inspired the initiative will be among the first to receive mentorship from Moles himself.
Part of
Yeah,
their mediation and part of them being
I'm about
released
to
is they
KO,
agreed
bro.
to
All right,
actively
bro.
be
Take
a
it
part of
easy,
this
man.
program.
For
I
sure.
was able to articulate and share with them, like, do you understand the danger that your friend brought to my life and what this could have turned into?
Moles says the 15 and 19-year-old have since apologized and committed to turning their lives around. Meanwhile, the 16
Who believes that?
year-old behind the crime still awaiting his day in court. And
Nothing gonna happen to him. Ain't nothing gonna happen to that little fucker. Ain't nothing gonna happen to that little fucker. They ain't gonna do shit to that little fucking kid.
Say the latest shooting left a 16-year-old boy with multiple gunshot wounds. He is, however, expected to survive.
Yeah, Pix 11's Nicole Johnson live for us in Harlem, taking a closer look at the toll youth gun violence is taking on the community.
Salute to the 829 people watching on Twitter. Shout out to 829 people watching on Twitter. Shout out to 200 watching on YouTube. Take the $5, the $10, the $20 challenge. Support this channel. Bringing you the news, perspective.
Well, Candace, as you can imagine, the community is shaken just hearing back-to-back shootings happening at any hour of the day. As far as that shooting in the Bronx, well, police are still looking for the person responsible. And as far as what's being done to help teens feel safe, take a look behind me there. This is part of the solution. You are looking at Street Corner Resources. This is their after-school program where students can come, teenagers can come to feel safe. They have homework help here, there's sports, and there are games, just to name a few. For young people across the city, it's a chilling reality.
The kids are being shot out in the street are my age is really sad and terrible, and it's heartbreaking to me. And I really don't like seeing that.
Some feel like they are running out of safe spaces when on any given day, at any hour, shootings are happening. In East Harlem, police say a 15 and 18-year-old were shooting at each other here on East 123rd Street Monday evening. When officers arrived, an officer fired several rounds as well. Both teens have been charged in the case. NYPD stats show shootings involving young people are up, with victims under 18 up 80% since 2018. And in the Bronx so far this year, almost 30% of victims shot are young people under 18.
This has become intense because the shootings are happening more often.
Dr. Aisha Sekou, founder of Street Corner Resources, has been on the front lines for years, stepping in with programs, mentorships, but more importantly, an outlet.
But we have to look at the why. What's going on so that we can do the prevention. Here it's
What's going on is that they niggas. Press 1. The only thing going on is that they niggas. You could take that same amount of kids of another race and it wouldn't be this much crime. Even fucking Latinos, it wouldn't be that much fucking shooting and killing.
Street Corner Resources. We look at the reasons why shootings happen.
She tells us the trauma after every shooting is real. The fear is immediate. And what makes it more concerning now is the timing.
Kids are normally laughing and talking about their first days of school. And instead, they're talking about the shooting of two 15-year-olds, and they're concerned.
Well, you heard from Dr. Sekou right there. She has some very good points. She's urging parents to just really get involved, ask questions, ask as many questions as possible. Particularly, take a look at what your teenager is wearing, if they're covering their faces, wearing masks, wearing hoodies, and so forth. She says that could be an issue. For now, we are live in Harlem. Nicole Johnson, Pix 11 News.
Jesus Christ, man.
Man charged in a fatal crash and grab on Michigan Avenue last week posed for a picture with Governor J.B. Pritzker just a few days prior.
Yeah, he was in the role of peacekeeper.
WGN's Christine.
Yo, you can't make this shit up. You know what a crash and grab is? That's when they run the car through the front window of the store or through the front door of the store and hop out and steal everything and then drive off.
Man charged in a fatal crash and grab on Michigan Avenue last week posed for a picture with Governor J.B. Pritzker just a few days prior.
Yeah, he was in the role of peacekeeper. WGN's Christine Flores is here now.
Trump, please comment on this. Oh my God, Trump, man. I'm begging you, Trump. Please talk about this on the White House lawn. Please.
Peacekeeper, Christine, he faces charges not just from this, but another incident as well. So there's a disconnect here.
Yeah, Ray and Micah. So he actually has warrants out for his arrest in 3 other states. Exactly what he's wanted for is not clear at this time. But here locally, he was one of 7 people charged in that Mag Mile incident that claimed the life of an innocent man. Less than a week before that incident, the man was praised by Governor Pritzker for his work as a peacekeeper. The pair even posed for a picture. This image shows Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker posing for a picture with Kellen McMiller on September 5th.
Yo, that nigga living a double life like a mother. A lot of them be living double lives. A lot of these violence interrupters and got it program motherfuckers and community activists and shit. A lot of them niggas be living double lives, man. All of them from the. But here's the thing. All of them been to the penitentiary. So you're dealing with a subset of the population where you really can't be surprised because all of these niggas have been to the penitentiary. All of them.
Where the governor met with peacekeepers in Inglewood. In an attached press release that day, the governor's team called the group trusted messengers in the community.
They are doing work that nobody else can do because they're the only ones with the trust and the respect in those communities to do that.
Peter Cunningham is senior advisor for Chicago CRED, a nonprofit working to reduce gun violence in the city. They lead the Peacekeepers program.
This is a program that intentionally recruits people at high risk to try and stop shootings. So we know that these guys are justice involved. We know that many of them are traumatized. And so we accept the fact that some of them are probably going to make bad choices. But for the most part, these people are saving lives every day.
Fast forward to 6 days later, where Kellen McMiller is one of 7 people charged in a crash and grab burglary at the Louis Vuitton store along the Magnificent Mile on September 11th. Prosecutors claim the group backed a pickup truck into the store, shattering a glass window. Police say several men entered the store taking merchandise and returning to getaway cars. One of those vehicles was a Kia Stinger that crashed into a Honda CR-V near the intersection of East Ohio Street and Michigan Avenue, claiming the life of 40-year-old Mark Arcetta.
Look at what these niggas left in their wake. Look what the violence interrupter left in his wake, man. Look at that scene right there, man. Jeez, look at that scene, man. Look at that scene. And that ain't all they left in their wake. Like, look at this. He meeting with the governor in the morning and then leave, take a picture with the governor. Governor talking about what a great nigga this is and all the great work he doing. And then he go home, meet up with his niggas, and they go out in the downtown. I'm talking about the Mag Mile and do this. Yo. Jeez.
Near the intersection of East Ohio Street and Michigan Avenue, claiming the life of 40-year-old Mark Arcetta, an innocent bystander who was on his way to work.
It is heartbreaking. I mean, he obviously made a bad choice. He was We don't know exactly what happened yet, and
He called that a bad choice. He called that a bad choice. He called going with these niggas and ramming the fucking truck into the goddamn, I don't know, whatever store. And then speeding off and fucking killing some fucking hombrito. He called that a bad choice. It's a little bit worse than a bad choice, you fucking white liberal.
Was on his way to work.
it is heartbreaking. I mean, he obviously made a bad choice. He was, we don't know exactly what happened yet, and the case will play out in court as it's supposed to. But it's unfortunate. But it shouldn't really tarnish the impact that this program is having citywide.
The governor's office responded to the picture with McMiller, which has now been removed from their website, by saying, "We were extremely troubled to learn that this individual was arrested for his alleged involvement in this serious crime, and we expect them to be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. The governor will keep doing everything in his power to fight crime, keep our neighborhoods safe, and support community violence intervention."
The governor dropped his ass. Governor dropped that nigga, man. You on your own now, nigga.
As long as the state is supporting it, we're going to keep doing it because these guys are part of the solution.
McMiller was charged with one count of
He said these guys are part of the solution.
burglary, theft, and also value between $500,000 and $1 million. Now, he was due in court today, but did not appear as he is still in the hospital. And guys, his next court appearance is this coming Monday.
God damn it, man.
Tonight, we're tracking more violence on the CTA after a stabbing on a Blue Line train. CBS News Chicago investigator Tara Molina reports the stabbing follows 3 recent attacks on CTA workers.
I'm told CTA workers are scared and calling for the system and the police department to step in after 3 attacks on workers in less than a month. And violence like the stabbing this morning continuing on our transit system.
They have a female saying she was stabbed in the left arm and thigh. She's waiting on the platform.
Police tell us the woman stabbed on the Blue Line train early this morning around 12:30 was rushed to the hospital after getting off the train in Oak Park.
Offender fled. No descriptions.
As police investigate, CTA workers' anxiety builds.
So I'm angry. I'm really angry right now.
Penny McCoach leads the CTA workers union and tells me with 3 workers attacked and assaulted, concern has turned to anger. The end of last month, I told you about the first attack here at the Grand Blue Line station in the West Loop, a 70-year-old worker thrown onto the tracks. 23-year-old Amir Cordova charged with multiple felony counts of aggravated battery, including aggravated battery to a transit employee. Appearing in court today, he pleaded not guilty. McCoach was in court and says she's not sure that man will return to work.
He's still dealing with it. It's still a lot for him.
Last Friday, a female CTA worker sexually assaulted on the job on a Yellow Line train in Evanston around 1 in the morning. Police arresting 24-year-old Meckel Gordon. And just this week, a 51-year-old CTA worker pushed onto the tracks over Dearborn Street in the Loop on Tuesday. Chicago police arresting 42-year-old David Norris. I checked the crime numbers. We're seeing a slight decline from this time last year. 10 fewer violent crimes reported on our system. But
We're seeing a slight decline. 10 fewer crimes from last year. What the fuck does that even mean? 10 fewer. That's statistically negligible in a city like Chicago. 10 fewer crimes. Man, unbelievable, man. Jeez. Oh, Lord. Fuck.
New information now on an urgent search for a dangerous shooting suspect. Surveillance video captured the terrifying moments a man chased a woman down the street while shooting nearly a dozen times at her. It all played out along Roosevelt Boulevard on Monday. This afternoon, Philadelphia police sharing that video and new details. Action News reporter Taronda Thomas live now in Ogons this afternoon with the update. Taronda.
O'Brien, Northwest detectives are trying to identify the shooter, and they've got some good video to help them do it. They say the woman was walking along Roosevelt Boulevard when she noticed something was off. Within seconds, she was running away from a man as he shot at her. Screams and gunshots echoing down the 4800 block of North Lawrence Street in Olney. The woman shouting for help as she was chased and shot at.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Neighbors disturbed. Police are too.
It's extremely troubling that someone has complete disregard for human life.
The scary situation unfolded Monday morning at about 6:55. The woman was walking to work in the 400 block of Roosevelt Boulevard when she noticed this car, a black Nissan Juke, parked with its flashers on.
She noticed the vehicle began to creep towards her, which startled her. She began to walk away towards the 4800 block of Lawrence Street.
Investigators say the shooter got out of the passenger side of the car and started following the woman.
At this point, the female victim began to run, at which point the offender opened up fire as she fled northbound on the 4800 block of Lawrence Street.
Police say the shooter fired his weapon about 10 times.
Definitely in broad daylight, something that should not have happened.
Especially not during the morning rush, just off one of the busiest streets in the city.
It's a miracle that no one was struck because 4th and the Boulevard is quite a busy area at 6:50 in the morning.
Investigators are trying to figure out if the shooter knew the victim or was targeting her. That victim, who is in her 30s or 40s, amazingly was not hurt.
Obviously, she's very distraught and shaken, but all credit in the world to her. She's very brave and still cooperating with investigators.
As the victim called 911, the suspect got away in the same car that dropped him off, the Nissan Juke, slipping away southbound on Roosevelt Boulevard.
We're asking for any information from the public to please contact Northwest detectives.
Now, the shooter is about 5'7", medium to stocky build. Investigators say he was wearing a gray hoodie sweatshirt with that hoodie pulled over his mouth. He also was wearing black pants, black shoes, and white gloves. Now, if you see him, police say don't approach him, call 911. You can also leave an anonymous tip by calling the Philadelphia Police Department's tip line at 215-686-TIPS.
Wow.
In Ogons, Taronda Thomas, Channel 6 Action News.
Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. Great show, guys, tonight, man. It's been a great show, man. Salute, man, to everybody that joined the show, man. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Thank you, man. Hit the like button, man. Share this video. We're looking for 10 people to share this video. Salute, man. I was going to do a daytime show today, but I ended up having to do something. So I'm going to try to get some sleep tonight and do a daytime show tomorrow, man. Sometime after like 1 o'clock. But, you know, if I don't, I'll see you guys tomorrow night and we'll get it in again, man. Everybody who's watching on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Same black time, same black channel. I'm out of here. Subscribe.